Yo, what's good, man? We about 2-3 minutes late, but it's all good. We here. It's time for the TKO Prediction Show. Got a lot of big fights. Got some fight announcements, too, we got to talk about, bro. Yep. Adrian Broner is back. The problem. Garcia coming back. What's going on with Bud and Earl, bro? We getting a fight announcement soon? Excuse me, y'all smash the like button as you get in the building, bro. Smash on the like button as you get in the building, bro. We need that. You know what I'm saying? Yup. We're going to open up the panel for the predictions. I'm going to get through the lower level predictions first. Then when we do the top 3 predictions, I need all my brothers and sisters, whoever. I need y'all to come up here and let me know who you got in the fight. And yes, once I make my pick, we will be taking bets. We shall be taking bets from anyone who sees it differently, bro. I'm willing to bet on my pick for the Stphen, Fulton, and Daneil Roman fight, the Devin, Haney, and Kambosos fight, and I'm willing to bet on the fight Monster Inoue versus Nonito Donaire, the 3 biggest fights this week, bro. I'm willing to bet on all of them. So if you disagree with my pick, pull up. Hey, smash the like button. If you want to donate to the channel, we got the Cash App, we got the Super Chat. You know what I'm saying? That stuff costs money, I understand. But the like button is free. Everybody, the like button don't cost you nothing. Hey, y'all can't even see me bobbing my head. I'm over here jamming, bro. All right, we good. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it all off. Got a big show tonight. We got to focus up, everybody. What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Wait a minute. Hold up. Where my camera? Where is my camera? There you go. What's good? We got a big fight week. For those of y'all that don't know, I don't really be keeping track. But I am undefeated the last 2 weeks. Okay, we started off May kind of shaky. But we finished up strong. And now we in June. The first weekend in June, and we trying to shine. We trying to start off June the right way. So we done did a lot of studying. Got a lot of notes. We done took. That's just 2 fights. That's like 4 more fights. Then I got another fight here, bro. We got notes. We done watch film, okay? We done study hard, and I'm ready, and I'm confident that I'm going to be 100% accurate this weekend. If I'm not, though, don't tell me about it. If you really believe in your pick, and if your pick is different from mine, then feel free to bet me. I'm cool with getting in shape, all right? I'm cool with it. I ain't tripping. Let's see who we got in the building so far. I got 31 people in here and 6 haters right now, okay? 31 people and 6 haters. For the 6 or 7 of you that have not smashed the like button, please hit the like button in case you forgot. I understand super chats cost money, so you know we do appreciate super chats and cash apps and all that helps the channel going and shit. But if you can't do that stuff, the like button costs you absolutely, positively no money whatsoever. Let's see who we got in the building so far, bro. We got Karma. 1, 2, 3. T-Max, be careful in here. I saw you trolling earlier, bro. I saw you trolling on another channel earlier. Be easy in here, T-Max. Don't nobody block T-Max just yet, but keep your eye on him because I seen him earlier on some trolly shit. Don't come over here with that, bro. Picking Kambosos, no problem with that. Keep making comments like that, and you can stick around. But the moment you step out of line, I got shooters. I got shooters. A1 Hoops on. What's good with you, bro? James in the building. What's popping? BH up in this thing. What's good, BH? Right side. Big day for you, right side. It's a big day for you and a big weekend for you. D Free, what's good? KQKC Boxing Network, what's popping? Mansa Musa Lifestyle, what's good? Not me in the building. What's up? My beautiful wife was up in this thing. What's up, baby? Salute to you. Salute to you. ABZ713, what's good, bro? Emmanuel Pettigrew, what's up? G Parker in the building, what's good? One Tyson Fury, what's popping with you? PGH Big Dog in the building, what's good, PGH? Yeah, Bole, we got the shooters. So be careful what you type, T-Max. I seen you earlier. I see everything, bro. Charles Granger, Hoop Sessions, what's good with you, bro? What's popping with you? Mr. Shelton in the building. He's a troll, bro. Been doing it for a while now. Yep, I seen you. You get a chance on my channel, but you say one thing, we shooting you down, bro. You say one thing, we shooting your ass down. Dante, what's good? What's good? All right, so listen, bro. Listen. We got to talk about Adrian Broner first, okay? Before we get to any picks, Adrian Broner will be coming back. His fight is on July 23rd. He'll be fighting Omar Figueroa. He says this was supposed to happen years ago, but I ain't complaining. See y'all in Chicago. They're going to be in your hometown, OG. KQKC, you going to the AB fight? You going to the AB fight? KQKC? Are you going to be going to the Adrian Broner fight, bro? Black Preacher Man, what's up, bro? Jay Smith, what's good? I don't know, man. Listen, I ain't mad at nobody getting their money. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, and I'm going to warn you right now. I'm not saying Adrian Broner going to lose. 47 people in here, only 35 likes, 12 haters. Please smash the like button. Prove to me you ain't a hater by smashing the like button. Up 50 in here, 35 likes. Smash the like button, man. Smash on the like button. It don't cost you not a dollar, not a dime. Smash on the like button. I am predicting the Ogawa fight. Ogawa versus Joe Cordina. We only got 7 fights this week because these are big fights. We had to study hard for them. And these are competitive fights. So we got to put a lot of eyes on a lot of time. I don't have time to be playing with the easy fight. We got a couple of easy ones I feel in here. You know what I'm saying? But we going with the ones that you got to study. You got to watch multiple fights for each fighter and shit. That takes time. So yes, I'm predicting the DAZN card, the main fight from the DAZN card, the title fight. Why do I feel Ogawa gonna win? I don't know. I don't know why you feel that. I might think he gonna win too, or I might got Cordina. I don't know. You gotta stick around. Can't give you my picks early. You know what I'm saying? I can't just start firing off picks. I gotta keep you in some suspense. But Adrian Broner, let me tell y'all something. I want to warn y'all, bro. Okay? Adrian Broner's gonna try to get y'all hopes up. Get the smoke. What's up? He gonna try to get y'all hope. He is going to be entertaining his shit in the press conference. And he's going to try to convince you that he back to the old AB. That he about to come in this mug and wreck Omar Figueroa. And again, I'm not saying Adrian Broner is going to lose to Omar Figueroa. But what I'm saying is, do not allow AB to trick you, bro. You heard it here first. He's not going to let his hands go. NBA D Nice, what's good? Bruce Gas, what's poppin'? Phil Walker, what's up? He is not going to let his hands go, bro. So please, when you saw, I know some of y'all got excited, bro. I get it. Oh man, Adrian Broner coming back, bro. All right, listen, bro, temper your expectations and just go into the situation being aware that the press conference and the weigh-in might just be more entertaining than the fight. Okay? Understand that, bro. The press conference and the weigh-in for the Adrian Broner, Omar Figueroa, and I'm going to throw the media workout session in there. Those 3 things might be more entertaining to you than the actual fight. Okay? Salute to my daughter in the building. What's up, baby? Salute to that. You know what I'm saying? So that we're gonna leave AB at that. You know, happy he's coming back, happy he's able to get a check, Happy that, you know what I'm saying, he's back in the ring. Hopefully he can stay disciplined. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. I just don't believe it, bro. You can believe it if you want to. You can fall for it if you want to. So me though, knockout boxing, bro, I'm not. No. I don't believe it. I don't give a damn what he said at the press conference. He could come in that hole at the weigh-in with a 10-pack and be in the best shape you done seen him in years, bro. I'm not trusting him to put on no dynamic performance, bro. He just lost, in my opinion, to a dude named Santiago who got his ass whooped by Gary Antoine Russell. Now, I think the world of Gary Antoine Russell. But, bro, Adrian Broner is down bad. And they had to up the weight limit. They were supposed to fight at 140. That fight ended up being at 144 because Adrian Broner couldn't make weight. Cassandra, what's up? So, bro, you know, I'm not excited for that fight. Let's go to another fight I'm not excited for. Then we'll start getting to some picks. Danny Garcia has confirmed that he's done as a boxer. And you might say, well, knockout, bro. How is he confirming that he's done as a boxer when they just said he got a fight coming up? His opponent lets me know that Danny Garcia has no real aspirations as a boxer left in his body, bro. This man is fighting Jose Peg Leg Benavidez, bro. He didn't move up to 154 to try to challenge a contender. He ain't getting in there with Luis Cuba Arias. He ain't trying to holler at Tony Harrison. He didn't say, bring me Erickson Lubin. Okay? He ain't even trying to fight like Jorge Cota or some shit. This man is fighting Jose Benavidez. I need y'all to understand, bro. Jose Benavidez has, y'all think Danny, I understand everybody, Danny Garcia, bro, but he been inactive, okay? He ain't fought since Earl beat his ass. He fought December of 2020. Bro, Jose Benavidez has one fight, okay? One fight in 4 years. One fight, 4 years, bro. You understand what I'm saying? The man fought in 2018. Then he fought in 2021. And that's it. One fight, 4 years. And in that fight, he said, I thought that was a decent scrap. Nah, bro, this ain't decent. Jose Benavidez looked like shit, bro. Like, he looked horrible in his last fight. He really lost that fight. He was fighting in his hometown of Phoenix, Arizona. He was the co-main event in David Benavidez fight. Not the Benavidez fight against Lemieux. The dude, who did he fight before Lemieux? Kyron Davis was the guy's name. And the fight before that was Jose Benavidez versus, man, what's the guy name? Like, man, shit. It's gonna hunt me, bro. I gotta tell you, I forgot the guy's name, but I felt like that guy won the fight. I remember watching that shit, and Jose Benavidez got a gift draw, bro. Like, it was a gift draw. Give me a second. I'm gonna tell you who it is. Tell you what this guy's name is, bro. He fought the homie Francisco Emmanuel Torres, 17-3 fighter. You know what I'm saying? Who only had like 3 fights in America. All his fights was in Argentina, bro. Yeah, all his fights was in Argentina, except like 3 of them. And now they got him about to fight some other prospect over in the UK, bro. That's the level of fighter that Jose Benavidez just went life and death with. Okay? So him and Danny Garcia moving up. And then the style is just, bro, neither one of these dudes throw a lot of punches. They both want to counterpunch your ass and counterpunch you into oblivion. So they just going to be sitting there staring at each other, waiting on the other one to throw. I'm telling y'all, the fight going to be doo-doo. It's a bad fight. And this confirms that Danny Garcia has no more aspirations as a boxer, bro. He's moving up and bringing somebody up with him. Like, all them established 154-pounders at the PBC that are contenders, fighting under Showtime that are contenders, all those established 154-pounders, and you bringing up a dude that got one fight in 4 years and really lost his last fight for real. That tell me everything I need to know. Danny Garcia ain't trying to compete at 154 for real, bro. He's just not, bro. Seen and unseen boxing. What's popping, bro? He's not. I got 13 haters. We got to get the likes to match with the people we got in the building, bro. We got 13. We got 67. We got 54 likes. I need the likes to match up, you know what I'm saying, with the number of viewers that we got in here, bro. Y'all smash the like button. I love the super chats and the cash apps. I appreciate them, bro. And we need them to keep the channel going. But if you can't do that, I understand people got jobs, bills, and all that shit, bro. I got them too. But if you can't do those things, at least smash the like button, bro. It don't cost you nothing. Very easy to do. You know what I'm saying? Smash on that thing for your boy. So yeah. I like these two fight announcements. Like usually you get some fight announcements, you're like, oh shit, let's get it popping. Not this time, bro. This time was not what that is. I ain't with that, bro. I ain't with that at all. All right, so let's get to some picks, bro. Let's get to some picks. Like I said, we're gonna do. I got 1, 2. I got 3 picks I need to do, and then we're gonna open up the panel to do the main fights, bro. I got 3 picks I need to do, and then we're gonna open up the panel and we're gonna do the main fights together, bro. So everybody get ready to come on up here. Give me your picks. Don't wait for my pick. I know how some of y'all do. Y'all try to come up late and shit. Who you pick again? Knock out? Oh yeah, I got him too. Nah, bro. Nope. Right side. Nope. Hit my like button. Hit my like button. You gonna come up here and get your pick first. I know who you got, but I need you to break it down for me. Yeah. What's up, Zenith? What's good? All right, first pick of the night, man. Let's do an easy one. Let's start with David Morrell Jr. versus Kalvin Henderson, 12-round WBA regular super middleweight championship of the world. I want to put quotations around, and I want to emphasize regular championship. Mike Rhyme, DP Rocker, Mac of the South, King D, what's popping? Y'all smash that like button on your way in the building. So, David Morrell versus Kalvin Henderson, plus 850 for Kalvin to get the W, plus 1,200 for him to get the knockout, minus 2,000 for David Morrell to win, minus 600 to get the knockout, bro. David Morrell, 24 years old, out of Cuba, southpaw fighter, 6'1", 78.5-inch reach, bro. That's long as shit for super middleweight, bro. Kalvin Henderson, 31 years old, orthodox fighter, 6 feet tall, 73-inch reach, fighting out of Fort Worth, Dallas, Texas, bro. The DFW, bro, right here from the city, bro. 15 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 11 wins by way of knockout. Kalvin Henderson got good power. I question his head movement. And he is aggressive, but that means he will reach. He will lunge and fall over his front foot sometimes, bro. But he does have nice hooks to the body, but the defense is not, what do we say? It's not sophisticated. It's just high guard, like, oh, you throwing a punch at me, high guard, no head movement. That shit don't work at this level, bro. Then you got David Morrell Jr., tall, slick when he want to be, highly decorated amateur, bro, out of Cuba. But he's one of these new wave Cuban fighters, bro. He's not your, you know what I'm saying? He's not your Guillermo Rigondeaux, bro. Him, your Elvis Gomez, Frank Sanchez at times. I thought Frank Sanchez was much too passive in his last fight. But Frank Sanchez, sometimes these new breed of Cuban fighters that are very defensively sound, like you would think of when you watch a Cuban fighter fight, but now more aggressive, now throwing with more power, now getting more knockouts, more exciting, more fan-friendly. That's the type of David Morrell, you know what I'm saying, that you're looking at. Power in both hands. His defense and his slip game, they looking real elite right now. At 168, he looks very rangy and athletic and wiry at 168, but at the core, he's a seek and destroy southpaw, looking to come forward, who really believes in his skills, his counterpunching ability, and his power, bro. And I just have a feeling, I see y'all picking in the chat, I couldn't agree with you more. This is a 12-round fight with Kalvin Henderson's flaws and the fact that Kalvin Henderson is almost at a half a foot arm reach disadvantage. I don't see how he keeps David Morrell from knocking his ass out. I don't see how I see no path except for him closing his eyes and throwing a haymaker. I see no path to victory for Kalvin Henderson in this fight. David Morrell takes advantage of his holes. David Morrell is 24 years old. Kalvin Henderson is 31 years old, but David Morrell has 10 times the experience that Kalvin Henderson. Like, bro, it's not even. Like, Morrell by stoppage, round 4, round 5. That's what I'm going with. Morrell by KO. That's one of the easy ones. Get that one out the way. Next one. Then I want to get to a story, bro. We got the next one, then I want to get to the story, bro. All right. Faroukh Corbanov versus Zelfa Barrett, 12-round, 130-pound fight. No, minus 600, Robert. If he were plus 600 for KO, bro, I promise you I put $1,000 on that shit, bro. Minus 600 for the KO for Morrell, Robert. But anyway, bro. Faroukh Kourbanov versus Zelfa Barrett, 12-round, 130-pound fight. Junior lightweight, super featherweight, whatever you want to call him. Zelfa Barrett minus 750 favorite, plus 180 to get the knockout. Kourbanov plus 475 to get the knockout, plus 1200 to get the W. The super has mandatories now too with the new rules, Trap. That's why the WBA can mandate Tank Davis to fight the winner of Kambosos and Haney if they want to. That's why they were able to mandate a tournament for Udinese Ugas, because the super WBA champion does now have mandatories, bro. But anyway, Faroukh, 30 years old, fighting out of Belgium, Orthodox fighter, 19 wins, 3 losses, 3 wins by way of knockout. Zelfa Barrett, 28 years old, Orthodox fighter, fighting out of the UK, 5'7", 68-inch reach, 27 wins, 1 loss, with 16 wins by coming by way of knockout. Faroukh Kourbanov is your standard boxer, bro. He's your standard boxer. No power, 3 knockouts in 22 fights, but he's tough. And he, high guard, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, plotting forward, not a lot of feet. Zelfa Barrett, Kourbanov is there to be a damn opponent. Zelfa Barrett is wiry, has good lateral movement. He outboxed Kiko Martinez and beat Kiko Martinez. So Barrett got some boxing skills. He can counter you, fight off his back foot, use good lateral movement. Much more to his game. Much more to his game, bro. Much more to Zelfa Barrett's game than Faroukh Kourbanov. So I got Zelfa Barrett in this fight. Very quick, very easy prediction in my opinion. Zelfa Barrett by unanimous decision. Kourbanov, although he has 3 losses, he's never been stopped before. He knows how to survive, knows how to go the distance. He's just not going to have the tools or the skill set to compete with Zelfa Barrett, in my opinion. So we got Zelfa Barrett getting him on down with a unanimous decision victory. It's supposed to be 12 rounds, so I got it really, bro. 119 to 109, 118 to 111. Like I don't see, if Faroukh does win a round, bro, maybe like 2 rounds, maybe 2, 3 at the most. So I'm looking for wide scorecards, bro. Wide scorecards. Like if it was a waffle making contest and they were trying to make Belgian waffles and shit for breakfast, then you got to go with Faroukh because he's the homie out of Belgium. But this is boxing, so we can't go with Faroukh in a boxing match, bro. If they was using waffle makers and shit, then we have Faroukh. If they was just making waffles, all day. But in a boxing match, I got to go with Zelfa, bro. Got to go with Zelfa Barrett all day, every day for this one, bro. Let's keep it moving, man. So I want to talk about this, bro. Bob Arum says he is interested in making a fight between Gervonta. I saw that. He should do easy work, right side. I saw that, bro. I'm very high on Charles Conwell. But we got, what's this dude's name, bro? My bad. Gervonta. So Gervonta Davis versus Shakur Stevenson is a fight that Bob Arum wants to make. He says obviously he's an elite fighter, and there will certainly be an opportunity down the road to match him with one of our fighters, and that's whether he's still under contract to Floyd Mayweather or he's not. This nonsense about not fighting other fighters that are under contract to other fighters, I don't believe in that, and I think we've demonstrated that. We've had a lot of matchups with our fighters fighting against PBC fighters or against Golden Boy fighters. I don't see a reason why not. Shakur is an elite talent and is competitive against any of these guys. He's a very tough guy to beat, Shakur, as he's demonstrated. Yeah, in the months and years, we're going to push Shakur in with these types of fighters. Nobody wants to see Shakur fighting walkovers. They want to see him tested. Shakur, to his credit, wants to be tested. The truth is I have absolutely no desire to match him with Roger Gutierrez. And he also has but the other guy, he does have interest in matching him with Kenichi Ogawa. Nobody has ever really heard of, and I have absolutely no desire to make that fight. So he letting you know right now. Bro. He ain't interested in Shakur Stevenson being able to go for undisputed at 130 pounds, bro. He's not, bro. He's not interested in that shit. He is trying to make money off of Shakur. He is trying to make big fights for Shakur, and he doesn't believe that Kenichi Ogawa, he doesn't believe that Roger Gutierrez and Kenichi Ogawa is fighting Joe Cordina, and that's no give me fight. So he doesn't believe the winner of Kenichi Ogawa and Joe Cordina is worth making a fight for him to do for Shakur Stevenson. Let me say this, bro. Let me say this. I just find it odd, bro. He didn't care about the big fight when he was sending Lomachenko to fight Luke Campbell, bro. He didn't care about that shit. It wasn't no big fight. Wasn't no big name fighting shit. You understand what I'm saying? And Oscar Valdez and Shakur Stevenson was a big fight. And he was trying to make Oscar Valdez versus Emmanuel Navarrete. So I don't like to hear that shit from Bob Arum, bro. He need, like, go get Shakur the fights for his legacy the same way that you went and got Loma the fights for his legacy, bro. Go try to get that man these unification fights. I would love to see Tank Davis versus Shakur Stevenson. That's one of my dream matchups, bro. It really, really is. But Shakur's not in his weight class right now. Shakur need to clean out 130, bro. It's like, why do we want to talk about Shakur against guys that ain't even in his weight class? People are talking about Shakur and Loma. Shakur versus Devin Haney. Shakur versus Tank Davis. Cool, bro. I'm with it. No protection plan for any of these fighters. But he got champions at 130 he could fight. Zenith say Tank should fight Gutierrez for the WBA belt at 130 and get Ogawa, then try to get undisputed with Shakur. He don't have to chase shit. He should be at 135 fighting the best there. He should make it's time for Tank to, like, if he do what you talking about, I'll be cool with it. I'll be game. But it's time for him to reign in the division, bro. It's too much of this 130, 140, 135, back to 130, 135, 140. Like, nah, bro. You say it, he said he felt good at 135. If you feel like that's his weight class, go clean that shit out. Go clean that shit out. What up, Coach? I need to hear from you tonight, Coach. If you got time, we're going to be dropping the link in a minute. We only got a couple more fights before we get to the main one. I'm trying to save time for these main fights tonight, bro. Let me see. We did two. It's one more I wanted to do that's pretty easy. Then we'll drop the link for the toughies, for the tough fights. Oh, yeah, this heavyweight fight. This heavyweight fight on the Australian card, bro. We got a 10-round heavyweight fight. Lucas Browne versus Junior 5. Lucas Browne versus Junior 5, bro. This fight is a 10-round heavyweight fight. Junior 5. Moranya, what up? Let me see here. Junior 5 is a minus 1,600 favorite, minus 400 for the knockout. Lucas Browne is plus 750 to get the W, plus 1,200 for the knockout. Lucas Browne is 6'5" with a 77-inch reach, fighting out of Australia. Orthodox fighter, but he's 43 years old, bro. 30 wins, 3 losses with 26 knockouts, and he's been knocked out 3 times. So he's had 34 fights in his career. 29 knockouts. So 26 of the knockouts, he knocked the other guy out, and he's been knocked out 3 times. So of 34 fights, 29 of his fights have ended with a knockout. Junior 5 is 19-1 with 10 knockouts. For Lucas Browne, listen, bro, he pulled straight back. His reflexes ain't that great. He old as shit. 43 years old. Boxing is old as hell, bro. It's old as hell. I didn't study for that one, Roja, because the big ones is too difficult, okay? The ones I studied for, the ones that we doing, they are all in the description of this video, bro. Vince, what's up? So for Lucas Browne, though, bro, his defensive awareness is trash, as I was saying. His hand placement is horrible. Just not good defense. That's why he done been knocked out 3 times, and he's really only been like a domestic level fighter. He ain't really hit the world stage like that and made any noise, but he got big power. He's a basic 1-2 fighter, and he's a brawler. But that right hand, bro, if he landed on you, he will sleep your shit. And his jab ain't really a jab. It's a distance finder and a range finder. I'm trying to land this big-ass right hand. For Junior 5, he got good boxing skills, bro. Pretty fast hands, good movement, a nice jab. He does carry his left hand low, but and he's good with clinch fighting. Like, it's ugly to the eye. Him and his fight against Joseph Parker that he had, that was a nasty, ugly, boring-ass fight because they was wrestling and shit. But, bro, when he get in that clinch, he nice with little sharp-ass, short right hands, catching you right before the ref, break you up and shit. Right before the ref break you up and shit. You know what I'm saying? He's really, really good with that shit. He's really good with that shit. So, for Lucas Browne, it's going to come down to, can you land your big shot? Because I think Junior 5 is the better boxer. And I think he can also hurt Lucas Browne. Lucas Browne is old. You get chinny when you turn 43 years old, bro. And he already was chinny before that, being knocked out 3 times already. So Junior Fight, he's a big enough puncher. He's not the biggest puncher, but this is heavyweight. If he catches Lucas Browne flush enough, he can't hurt Lucas Browne, and he can rock him, and he can knock him out. My pick in this fight, I think the safe pick is Junior Fight by decision. I really do, but I wouldn't be surprised at a stoppage. Either catching Lucas Browne cold while they're still warming up and stopping him early because Lucas Browne ain't used to taking the punishment yet. Or I can see a mid to late stoppage too, where he's just beating Lucas Browne up, beating him to the punch, catching him with right hand after right hand, catching him with some left hooks until eventually Lucas Browne succumbs to one of those punches and he's knocked out. But I'm going to go with Junior Fight by decision. I think he's the better boxer, has the overall better skill. He's younger by 11 years. He's only 32 years old, younger, fresher, faster hands, better feet, just the overall better fighter right now. I got Junior Fight by decision beating Lucas Browne. Zeno say KO. I say that only because 135 is occupied with multiple fights and Loma is out. And I don't trust the WBA to mandate Tank versus the winner. That's cool. I ain't mad at that, bro. I feel you. I feel you. But I would trust the WBA. That's Al Heyman belt. We back Al. The WBA is Al. If Al Heyman wants the WBA to mandate that shit, they'll do it. It can be done. That man told WBA, look, man, we got Spencer Ugas already made. I understand y'all trying to do this tournament, but this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna let Butayev and Stanley on this fight. You know what I'm saying? They can fight to be the mandatory, but we need that belt. So you need to let Ugas fight Errol Spence Jr. and they let his ass fight Errol Spence Jr. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So they can push for that shit. They really could. King D said Tank not gonna fight his mandatories, not with Floyd and Leonard. Damn. Bob is gonna make Devin versus Shakur next year. Okay. So we already know who you picking. You got Devin. You got Devin the Dream Haney winning, huh? I ain't mad at that. Hell, I might got him too. I don't shit. I'm looking at my pick right now. I don't know how sure I am. It's a tough ass fight. But let's get it popping, bro. We're gonna do. So we got the Monster Inoue and Nonito Donaire fight. We got Kenichi Ogawa versus Joe Cordina. We got Stephen Fulton versus Daniel Ramon. And we got Devin Haney versus George Kambosos, bro. Devin Haney versus George Kambosos, man. We got a lot of fights to cover. Those were the ones that I felt were the easiest to do, and not a lot of people really are gonna be studied up enough. But I know y'all is ready for these big ones. So let's get it popping. Drop this link in the chat one time for the one time. Everybody's welcome to come up. Just show me your camera. Turn it on for me before you pop up, just so I can make sure you are who you need to be. What up, 817? Salute to you. D Free, what's popping with you? Everybody in the building. So let's do this Monster Inoue versus Nonito Donaire fight. Let's get this popping. And again, the link is in the chat. We're gonna be breaking down and predicting the Kambosos and Haney fight in a little bit. But y'all are more than welcome to come up for all these big fights that we got to do. All these fights that we about to do are championship fights. So we got to cover them, bro. But we got Monster Inoue versus Nonito Donaire. This shit is June 7th. It's a 12-round bantamweight fight for the WBC, WBA, and IBF bantamweight titles down there at 118 pounds. Nonito Donaire is a plus 400 underdog. Monster Inoue is a minus 600 favorite. Inoue is out of Japan, and they fighting in Japan. He's an orthodox fighter, 5'5.5", 67.5-inch reach. That fight not on the 11th, it's on the 7th, bro. It is on the 7th. That's Tuesday. Go look it up. Molly, go look it up. Yeah, they fighting on the Tuesday because they over in Japan, bro. I don't know what that's about, but they fighting on the Tuesday. But anyway, bro, Monster Inoue, out of Japan, orthodox fighter, 5'5.5", 67-inch reach, 29 years old, 22 wins, no losses, 19 wins by way of knockout. Nonito Donaire, 39 years old, orthodox fighter, 5'7", 68-inch reach, fighting out of the Philippines, 42 wins, 6 losses, 28 wins by way of knockout. He himself has been knocked out one time. strengths and weaknesses, Nonito Donaire has a nasty left hook. He has a nasty left hook, and his power down at bantamweight is real, bro. He might be the second hardest puncher at bantamweight after Monster Inoue, bro. Like, he got cracked down there at bantamweight. And he's an outstanding counterpuncher. He's an outstanding counterpuncher, bro. Very good countering you and timing you and using your aggression and using that shit against you, bro. But Nonito Donaire is 39 years old, and he's not what he once was. And his weakness is his defense and his feet and his lateral movement and his athleticism, bro. He's not able to get out the way of shots. His reflexes aren't what they used to be, but them hands are still very dangerous, bro. And he proved that in his last fight, which was a loss. His last fight, which was a loss, he proved that in the ring with Inoue, bro. He put up a really good fight against Inoue, like broke his orbital bone, all kind of shit. Inoue is tough as shit. That's the first thing. Like, bro, a broken orbital bone, that's the shit that Ugas had, fight got stopped. That's the shit that Kell Brook had twice, fight got stopped both times. Inoue fought through that shit and won, bro. So he tough as shit. Monster Inoue is tough as hell. He has fast, fluid hands with his combinations. He has big power, good feet, a very good jab. His question mark is his defense, bro. Like, he is easy to hit for all the offensive prowess, the punch placement, the counter punching ability, how fast his hands are. Monster Inoue is, for some reason, easy to hit, bro. I worry about his defense. And these two fighters fought before. And Monster Inoue probably should have got the knockout when he dropped Nonito Donaire with that body shot. The fight continued, though, and Nonito was able to finish. But Nonito, with some proper game planning, with being a little bit more selective of his shots and not trying to trade with Monster Inoue, he can have even more success in this fight. For Naoya Inoue, same thing, bro. If he doesn't try to stand toe-to-toe with Donaire and uses his advantages of hand speed and his feet and athleticism, he'll be able to pick Nonito Donaire apart, in my opinion, and not only win a decision, he could possibly get the stoppage. So as far as who I'm picking and why I'm picking him, bro, I got to go with the young champion. He got a 10-year age advantage, I should say, and he just has all the advantages. I believe he puts combinations together better with his hand speed. I believe his feet are much more active, and he has lateral movement. He can counter. He can kind of take half step backs and counter you and shit like that. Whereas Donaire gotta come to you and shit, or gotta have you come to him. He's much more stationary. So all things being equal, if you want to call that power a toss up, I think Inoue is a little bit better finisher and a harder puncher than Donaire. But if you want to call that power a toss up, that's cool. If you want to say they're both easy to hit on defense, that's cool. I'll give you that. But every other advantage, when you think of hand speed, punch selection, combinations, foot speed, foot movement, all that shit goes to Monster Inoue. And for that reason, I'm going to say I got Monster Inoue, and I think he's going to actually stop Nonito Donaire this time. And I think he's going to stop him somewhere between round 8 and round 10. So I'm going with the Monster to stay undefeated, end up the unified WBC, WBA, and IBF bantamweight champion. And all that waits for him is to go get that WBO. And he'll be undisputed at bantamweight. But that's my pick. That's my official pick. Coach, what's good with you, man? Salute to you. How you doing, OG?
What's happening, Knockout? What's going on?
Chilling, man. Chilling, bro. Just talking this boxing, hoping we can get a full panel. I think the panel probably fill up when we drop Devin Haney name. They're going to fill up once we start talking Devin Haney. But what you got on this fight, man? This Monster Inoue fight, bro. You there?
I believe another good fight, and
you chopping up real bad, Coach.
Like can you hear me now?
You chopping up. I can hear you good now. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
I think that man, Nonito is like Benjamin Buttons right now, man. He's looking really sharp and really good, especially from that last fight he had, man. It's like he's winding back the hands of time or something. So I think it's going to be another barn burner, but I think Inoue he's gonna make his adjustments because he's a really good fighter, and I think it's gonna be a hard fight for both guys. But I'm gonna go with Monster. I think his power may see him through, but man, I don't know, man. It's just that's a hard pick because, like I said, Donaire is looking better than he looked in a long time. And if he stays,
and he broke Monster. He broke his orbital bone, bro.
Right.
He broke his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm going with Monster too, but Nonito is a live dog if there ever was one, bro, for sure.
Absolutely. He's from the last fight he fought, man. I was like, man, Nonito looked better. So that experience level may help him out, but I'm gonna go with Monster in this fight.
Me too. Hey, A17, bro, you got to go with your brains. Right side, what you got on this fight, man?
Man, what's going on, Knockout? What's going on, Coach?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
I agree a lot with what y'all just said, man. And real quick, man, Charles Conway, he looked good again. You know what I'm saying? But
he didn't already stop the dude.
It's over.
Told you, that boy is savage, man.
That boy is, man. Them body shots he had on Buddy, boy. Anyways, man, I agree with 817 though. I want to pick Nonito, bro. I want to pick Nonito. It's that fountain of youth effect that he has going on right now. Knowing, you know what I'm saying, what's going on in as far as his work ethic, how hard he's working, how he's found this rejuvenation. You know, you feel me? And once again, like you said, Knockout, Monster, he get hit a lot. And that left hook that Nonito got, it's one of the best left hooks in the game. You know what? Really, at the end of the day, I think it comes down to legs. I want to see what type of legs Nonito brings with him. If he brings his legs and he don't run out of steam too quick, you know what I'm saying? If he's able to move and not just force or if he's able to go make the fight happen some versus allowing Inoue to be on the front foot being the aggressor, then I think Nonito has a good chance. Damn, it's harder than I thought. I'm going with Monster anyway, bro. I'm going with Monster to win the fight. And I just think, man, like even though I want to believe in that fountain of youth, he's the younger fighter. But I'm rooting for Nonito. I'm rooting for Nonito 100% in that fight.
Yeah, bro. 39 years old at Bantamweight, bro. Like, that's a young man's division. Like, 39 years old at Bantamweight, you got to show me, bro. And he been showing me. But at the end of the day, I can't. Monster already beat him once. And Monster almost stopped him late. He was taking over that fight late. And I always tell you guys, I believe history has showed me the last 4 rounds of a fight, a rematch, probably going to go how the last 4. Suck my opinion. I see you, bro. Turn your camera on. I know you ain't a troll if it's really you, but I got to have your camera on. Let me see it's you. Then you can turn your camera back off. But we had some people trying to troll a couple of weeks ago, so I got to make sure I'm on my P's and Q's, bro. Then you can turn your shit back off if you want to. You know what I'm saying? But for me, bro, I agree with everything that you said. But at bantamweight, 118 pounds, that's a young man's division. Nonito gonna have to show me against Monster. And Monster almost stopped him the last time. And I was trying to make the point before I saw my brother in the background. The last 3 or 4 rounds of a fight, and then they have a rematch. More often than not, that rematch is gonna go how that last 3 or 4 rounds of that fight went. More often than not, in the last 3 or 4 rounds of that fight, Monster started putting it on Nonito a little bit. So I think he starts even earlier this time, and gets it going, bro. But that's my pick as well. Supreme Beast, what's up, bro? Salute to you. The panel, how we do it over here, Supreme Beast Red. Look, bro, the panel's open, fam. Panel is open. We're doing our weekly picks. You more than welcome to come up here. I got the link in the description for everybody that want to come up. Suck my opinion. I don't know if you heard me, bro. I will let you up, but I gotta have you turn your camera on first. Make sure that it's you, and then you can turn your camera right off, and then I'll let you on up, bro. But we did have some trolls. That's why I'm kind of playing the hall monitor, so to speak. So it's nothing against you, bro. I gotta do that shit to everybody, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing that worries me about Inoue. I look at the competition that he chose to face. You know what I'm saying? After the Nonito fight, okay, Jason Maloney, he's a decent fighter. That Dapian or
Piper,
whatever.
Diapan,
Yeah, whoever that dude
Diapan, and Das Marinas and shit. Yeah, they was trash.
Right. Yeah, and then I look at the fighters that Nonito chose to face. He fought 2 undefeated guys in Ubali and I don't know how to say it. I don't even remember the other dude's name. Gabayo. Ubali and Gabayo. You know what I'm saying? So it's, I mean, just the way that says something to me that Nonito, and of course Nonito was forced into that position because he was coming off of a loss. And 9 times out of 10 they was looking to make the man a gatekeeper. So they put him in. They matched him tougher than they did Inoue. It's just, hey, with him coming up and then the way he looked in both of those fights, he stopped both of those guys, bro. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. It's an interesting fight. It's an interesting fight.
It's very. I can't wait to watch it. I'm gonna wake up. This shit gonna be like 4 a.m. here in Dallas, bro.
Yeah. The other
I'm
thing,
waking up to watch that shit.
Nonito, I think it may have been one more guy, but I believe Nonito's the only dude who's really went 12 rounds with Inoue. And I think to some degree that plays on the mental as well. I'm picking Inoue, but man, I think Nonito has a lot going for him going into this fight. But if I had to bet, I was betting on. Yeah, I'm betting on.
I mean, Donaire ain't a bad pick. Like when you're looking for underdogs picks, bro, this is not a bad one. And YGB, it happens all the time, bro. It's called a swing fight. They have off televised fights all the time, bro. That's where a lot of prospects get they fight. So the main event will be over. The shit will be cleared out, and they still have fights that were maybe supposed to be on the undercard, but they, some fight went longer or some fight went shorter. So that shit happen all the time, bro. That shit happen all the time. But let's move on, bro. Let's do the main event for the DAZN card that we got on this weekend. We got Kenichi Ogawa versus Joe Cordina. It's a 12-round IBF 130-pound title fight. Junior lightweight, super featherweight, whatever you want to call it. Kenichi Ogawa is a plus 135 underdog. Joe Cordina is a minus 165 favorite. Cordina is 30 years old, fighting out of Cardiff, Wales in the UK. He's an orthodox fighter, 5'9", 14 wins, no losses with 8 wins by way of knockout. Kenichi Ogawa fighting out of Japan, 34 years old, orthodox fighter, 5'8", 26 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw with 18 wins coming by way of knockout. Coach, what you got on this fight, man? You got anything on these fighters, bro?
I got what's the G one?
Ogawa.
I got him. Yeah, no.
Cordina, Joe Cordina.
Yes, yeah, I got Joe Cordina. I
Okay.
watched one of his
All
fights. I haven't seen too much of him, and I really don't know the Japanese dude. So I don't have no input on those guys. I'm not too familiar with them.
All right, we'll keep it moving because we got Stephen Fulton and then Devin Haney fight. We got those two next. Yeah. So right side, what you got on this fight? Cordina versus Ogawa.
Man, I seen Cordina fight. He ain't never really fought nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm gonna go with Ogawa in this fight. I don't know. I don't think Ogawa's that good. I really don't think he's that good of a fighter, in my personal opinion. I think he's decent, but I don't know. I think he kind of fell into a championship. So I'm going with Ogawa, but it's only because I ain't really seen Cordina fight like that.
Okay. All right, I got you. So as far as their fighting styles, listen, Ogawa, bro, he's very strong and very powerful, and he's persistent as shit. Okay, and he's durable as hell, bro. And sometimes he can reach over his foot, and he's very predictable in there. But and he got the same rhythm that he fight at, but that big ass right hand, bro. If he land that shit, he could hurt you and hurt you bad. Okay, and he's not easily deterred, and he's a world level fighter. He ain't the best at 130. I think that was Shakur Stevenson and Oscar Valdez. We already saw the two best 130-pound fighters fight each other, and I think this Shakur Stevenson is right here, and then there's a gap at 130. Everybody else is like down here somewhere where like you can't even see my other hand, and it's like it's bad. The gap is big. But Ogawa is a world-class fighter, and he's a champion. Now, Joe Cordina is a former Olympian. He's a 2016 Olympian. And you don't think he got power, because he only got 8 knockouts in 14 fights, but he got hand issues, bro. Like he done broke both of his hands. So he don't really sit down on his shots like he could, but when he does decide to sit down on shots, bro, he got power. And he got the skills. Like he's at 130 pounds, he's a world-class talent, and he's the better boxer than Ogawa. This is a huge step up for him from who he been fighting to who he about to fight. So can his skills translate? Will he have the ability to fight Ogawa the same way that he was fighting lesser competition? Because the combos are fluid. The inside game, the nice hooks on the inside, framing on the inside, all of that shit, bro. He's very, very good with that shit. All right. Nice angles, good, big, nice, strong, sharp, accurate punches with the right hand, and it looked like he can do it all, Joe Cordina. It's just, do you believe he can do it all against somebody on the level of Kenichi Ogawa? Ogawa's weakness is his defense because he moves at one rhythm and he's so persistent, and his attack is the same thing. Jab, right hand. Jab, right hand. I might jump in with a left hook, right hand. Jump in with a left hook, right hand. Jab, right hand, left hook to the body. Left hook to the body, right hand. Like he gets on the shit that you do every time, bro. So, I mean, he does shit kind of repetitively. So that's what I worry about for Ogawa. For Cordina, it's the experience. Now, they are fighting not just in the UK. They fighting in Cardiff. They fighting in Cordina's home city. He clearly has the backing and the business on his side. And I think he's the better boxer from a skill standpoint. I really believe Ogawa, coming all the way from Japan, he needs a knockout to win this fight. I really believe that. I think Joe Cordina can outbox him, and I think he will outbox him early. I think it's going to get tricky for Cordina, who can sometimes gas a little bit. I think it's going to get tricky for him in the back half of the fight. I really do. It's going to get tricky in the back half of the fight. We're going to be looking up. We might be looking up round 8, round 9, round 10, hoping that he can just make it to round 12 after he looked so dominant outboxing Ogawa the first 6 or 7 rounds of the fight. I really believe that wholeheartedly. So, but with that being said, Joe Cordina, I don't think he can knock out Ogawa, but I think he has more ways to win. I think he's the better inside fighter. I think his jab is much better than Ogawa's out from distance. So I'm going to go with Cordina because I think he's more versatile, but I'm going to pick him to win by decision, unanimous decision, because I believe Ogawa, you talking, Coach, I believe Ogawa is not as good of a boxer as Cordina, but Ogawa can stop him because he's very persistent. And if Cordina can't handle that pressure that Ogawa is bringing, and he can't handle the intensity that Ogawa fights with, he's gonna be in trouble with this fight. I just believe that because he's gonna be fighting in front of his home crowd, they're gonna be rooting for him. They're gonna be cheering every single thing that he does. He could literally thump or blow on goddamn Ogawa, and they're gonna be cheering for that shit. So with that being said, I'm gonna go with Cordina as the better boxer, winning a decision somewhere 116 to 112, maybe even closer than that, 115 to 113, but 8 rounds to 4, 7 rounds to 5, unanimous decision for Joe Cordina. Right side, Coach, I got anything else on this fight, man?
Hey, Knockout, did you think the last time I really remember watching Ogawa was the Tevin Farmer fight? And I like Tevin Farmer, that's why. But what did you think about that fight? I thought Tevin Farmer had a good chance to win that fight.
I thought Tevin Farmer won that fight.
Exactly.
I thought he edged it. I thought he edged the fight, but Ogawa tested positive for damn near every steroid that you could have in your system. And that shit got called a no contest. He just beat Zinga Fuzili, who's a tricky southpaw, and it was that persistence in Fuzili. He was just easy to hit with that right hand. Ogawa had a great angle for that right hand. With both of these guys being orthodox fighter, I don't think he'll be able to land that right hand as easily on Cordina, and Cordina has a much better jab than Fuzili. So Ogawa's been in there with some of the top guys at 130. He really has. He just never been that good to me. And he's going not in the home country. He's going in this guy's hometown. Like, this is Matchroom, DAZN, Olympian. This is one of the guys they really want to push for. So, I got Cordina. I'm just going to leave it at that. I got Cordina by decision. Could be wrong, could be right, but that is one of the tougher fights with the closest odds. So we'll see how the shit play out. But let's get to the main fight on Showtime, y'all. Let's talk about Stphen Fulton Jr. versus Daniel Ramon. Stphen Fulton is a -550 favorite, plus 450 to get the knockout. Rahman is a plus 375 to get the W, and a plus 900 to get the knockout. Rahman is 5'5", 68-inch reach, fighting out of Cali. He's an orthodox fighter, 32 years old, 29 wins, 3 losses with 1 draw, 10 wins by way of knockout for Daniel Rahman. Stephen Fulton is 27 years old, orthodox fighter, 5'6", with a 70-inch reach, fighting out of Philly, 20 wins, no losses with 8 wins by way of knockout. Let's go over the coach first. Coach, what you got in this fight? Stephen Fulton versus Daniel Rahman, bro.
I got Stevie, bro. And he fighting a shorter fighter this time, so that's gonna help him out a lot. I think he's the better skill fighter and I think he has he can do it all. I think Stevie can fight inside. I think he can fight outside. He got a good trainer in his corner. Just looking at both of them skill level, I think Stevie should be on a pound for pound, to be honest with you, at least in the top 10. I think he's gonna show it, especially. I think it's gonna be a much easier fight than the Figueroa fight. I think that he's gonna perform well. He's just the better skill fighter.
Okay. What you got on the right side?
Yeah, I agree with Coach. He is the more skilled fighter. You know, it's interesting when I went back and I watched the Rahman fight when he fought MJ. He's not really. I don't know. It's something about him that I want to like him. I want to. Then he's a good fighter, bro. Like, he's a really good technical fighter, and he does some things that I like a lot. It's just, man, I believe Stephen Fulton, like Coach said, I got him on the pound for pound list already. I tried to argue that down about that one knockout with Stevie. So I think Cool Boy is the goods, and only thing I look for in this fight, man, like I said, is I look for him to make it his fight. I don't want to see him going in and fighting another fighter's fight. And in this situation, he's the longer rangier guy. He should make this fight easy for himself. Against Brandon Figueroa, the one thing I didn't like was he didn't make it easy for himself. I thought he could have made that fight much easier than what he did. And so I hope to see that he's learned from that fight. Now, I will say one thing I did like. The way he fought on the inside, he was swimming without getting wet, but he was getting touched a lot as well. You know what I'm saying? And it was an exciting fight. I thought that was a hell of a fight. I enjoy. I can go back and watch that fight anytime. But at the same time, I look for him to show a little higher ring IQ and for him to go and be the better boxer in this situation. Use his range, use his speed, use his timing, use his footwork. He has the advantage in all those categories, and so. I that's what I look for from him, and if I see that, then I think that'll give me that much more confidence. And I think I want to see him and MJ fight anyways, but it'll give me that much more confidence that he'll go beat MJ and become undisputed if I can see that he fights at a style, if he can control the style of the fight and fight it the way he wants it to be fought versus because even against Angelo Leo, I didn't like the way he fought a lot of that fight either. And so I just look for him to go show that he can impose his will on to other fighters and not necessarily fall into their style of fights. But I got Cool Boy Steph winning this fight easy.
All right, cool, man. I ain't mad at that. OTB, my brother in the super chat with the $2. He said, smash the like button. Cool Boy Steph is definitely pound for pound. World Combat in the building. What's up, Scotty? Salute to you, bro. So for me, I like what y'all had to say, man. Daniel Rahman, though, man, he's a good fighter, bro. He can fight. He throws his uppercuts from positions that you're not supposed to throw them from, but they always somehow land. He got good hand speed. He slips punches well and counters well. He would be a perfect offensive fighter if he had any power. If Daniel Rahman had power, he'd be a problem, bro. He got good pivots to pivot around and get shots off and shit, but he is easy to hit. The head movement, the defense is very, very how do I say, what's the word I'm looking for, bro? Very, very predictable. Like, it's high guard, move to the left, move to the right, like bobbing and weaving, just normal shit that elite fighters can pick up on, and that's why he always is able, that's why he kind of falls short sometimes at the elite level. Now, he is a former unified champion, so he don't fall short every time. His fight against, I believe that was Haney and shit, that shit was classic, bro. That shit was classic. He can fight. He's just not strong defensively, and so guys that are maybe just as good as him offensively, but better defensively, they're usually able to land cleaner shots and they end up outpointing him. But he got a hell of a gas tank, bro, or he used to. I got questions about his gas tank now because he's starting to look tired. He's getting older and shit. He's starting to look tired at the end of fights now. So I worry about that because on the flip side of that, you got Stephen Fulton, who got one of the best gas tanks in boxing. Definitely probably one of, if not the best gas tank at the 122 pounds. Probably got to say he the best now because I thought going into the Figueroa fight that Figueroa had the best gas tank in the division, but Stephen Fulton matched his gas tank and fought with him in his style, which to Right Side's point, when he's trying to argue me down about Stephen Fulton, that's my issue with him. Pound for pound fighters, to me, they make you fight their style or they choose when they want to do something. You know what I'm saying? I feel like guys so far have been able to put their...
Hold on, Knockout.
What's up?
How you gonna say that? How you gonna say that? When we done seen Earl do what people say he can't do. Earl went in there and fought.
But I feel like for some reason when I'm watching it, Coach, I feel like when Earl is doing it.
Fight, and he went
no, I feel you. But for some reason, when I was watching Earl fight Mikey, and when I was watching Earl fight Sean Porter, I felt like he was doing that shit because he wanted to, because that's what he wanted to do. When I'm watching Stephen Fulton fight against Angelo Leo, when I'm watching him fight against Brandon Figueroa, I feel like they were able to press him and make him do that shit. And then he was like, all right, since I can't get away from you, since I can't use my lateral movement, I'll just sit here and fight with you because I'm good here too. Where I feel like Earl was doing the shit by choice. I could be wrong, but that's to me is the difference. I feel like people have been forcing Stephen Fulton to do that, specifically in his last two fights. And so what I want to see from him is kind of like Right Side said. I think he has the advantage of speed. I think he's a much more versatile fighter. I think he's the better fighter on the outside. I think he's a better fighter on the inside. I think he has better defense. So I want to see him outbox Ramon from the outside, land a clean-ass counter. And when you land that counter, then you get on the inside because you landed something clean. You found your way inside. You get your clean shit off on the outside. Then you work your way back off the jab. That's some elite level pound-for-pound shit using all your skills at once versus him fighting on the inside because Danny Ramon pushed him back on the inside, and now he's trying to push Ramon up off of him, and now they inside fighting. I want to see him fight from the outside when he want to, fight from the inside when he want to, and I believe he can like really watch Daniel Ramon. I think Daniel Ramon is good. I think he's a hell of a fighter, but I think Stephen Fulton has the tools and the athleticism and the ability. I see you suck my opinion. I'll let you up, bro. You can turn your camera off. And the ability to really put it on Danny Ramon and beat him like 118 to 110 and some shit like that. 118. Yeah, 118 to 110, 117 to 111. Like, I really think he can win this fight 9 rounds to 3, 10 rounds to 2 if he's the fighter that you guys say that he is and that I believe he could be. So I got Stephen Fulton in this fight as well.
I will say though, man.
Go ahead,
Coach.
I think that Brandon Figueroa is would beat Daniel Ramon. Like you're talking about a guy who's a high volume. He's sort of like he's sort of like Fandura at that weight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see that.
Like
yeah, I see that.
Like he's longer than everybody, but he fights on the inside. Well, that's the way his father and his family fight. I mean, his brother fight the same way. So I think that Stevie, I think he was forced into that fight to fight that way, but he had enough skills to be able to fight inside also. I think that
and land the cleaner shots. Yeah, I agree.
Right. I think that he's gonna, I think, like I said, I think Figueroa would beat Ramon. To be honest with you, so
I agree with that. I'd have been more impressed with Fulton if he was able to handle Figueroa the way he was handling in the first 2.5 rounds.
You know,
if he did that shit the whole fight, but Figueroa is definitely hard. I see where you're coming from, but I think he can do it in this fight. So I want to, if I'm wrong about him, then he'll be able to do that shit in this fight. If I'm right and it's still like, damn, bro, you fighting Danny Ramon, fight you winning, but why are you fighting this fight? You so skilled, you shouldn't have to fight his fight to beat him. You should be able to beat him on your own terms, if that makes sense. That's how I think you should be able to do it.
And I think he will. I think that especially because Ramon is a shorter fighter. I think he will. I think Stevie's gonna do his thing. You know, I think he was forced. Like I said, I think he was forced in the Brandon Figueroa fight, because it's the same thing like you were saying with Fundora and Lubin. You know, one step or two steps for Lubin is a shuffle for Fundora. You know, it's not even a step for him. So to get close, you know, so I think that Stevie's gonna do his thing, and of course, you know, he got Boots Dad in the corner, so you know, I think he's gonna be good, man.
Bosey. But
already.
And
hey, so my opinion, what you got on this fight, bro?
Oh, man, I see.
And salute to you. Appreciate you coming up, bro.
Oh yeah, man, I see similar Shakur and Valdez. Now I would say that maybe possibly a late round stoppage. And when I say stoppage, similar to how Gary Anton Russell stopped Victor Postal in the last round. Like he just taking a hell of a lot of punches, because Roman has no defense. That Mexican style that he has is no emphasis on defense, and you're fighting a guy who that is part of his game, defense, to take something away from the other fighter's game. Daniel Roman, he just brings a lot of cojones, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I ain't gonna sell him short, bro. He got good angles, he got good feet, he moves around the ring well. He has good combinations and good hand speed. He's not your rock'em sock'em robot, you know, fighter like that, bro. Like he got some good offensive skills. He's not that sound defensively, but offensively, he's not your typical, you know, left hook to the body, exchange left hooks. Like he ain't your typical, you know, Mexican style fighter like that, bro. He got some good things that he do well. Danny Ramon, like it's some people that believe he beat MJ Akhmadaliev, bro. Like that was a tough, close, very good fight. And he fought well in that fight. If Stephen Fulton is able to make easy work out of him, that's saying something to me, bro.
Well, he throws like
Ramon can fight, dog.
He's not as accurate, but I did think MJ won that unanimous decision. He had more accurate punches. Yes, he throws more. He will get closer to him, grab him. Yes, I don't think Fulton will have bruises on him at the end of this fight, but I think it unanimous decision, possibly 10 to 12 round stoppage.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. Go ahead.
I predict the Ogawa fight.
We did. Let me catch a super chat. TJ with the $20. Say good looks with the picks. I co-sign. Yeah, we did the Ogawa fight right before you came up. Who picked Ogawa? I think we all picked Joe Cordina.
Oh yeah,
I picked Ogawa.
Oh, I really
right side I picked Ogawa. I picked Cordina, and I think Coach picked Cordina.
Can I say a little bit on that though? Just a little bit. That's
what do your thing. I'm really stalling. I'm waiting on this Devin Haney. The press conference for Devin Haney is going on right now. So once you get done with this, I was gonna show the press conference. Let us finish watching the press conference, then we're gonna make the pick. I really want to hear what Devin Haney and George Kambosos are saying right now. So, but go ahead though, get it off, and then I'm gonna share my screen and show everybody the press conference is going on right now.
Ogawa, very similar. He's a brawler type style. His defense is not there. He does not bring a skill set to take the other fighter something away. Cordina, similar to Devin Broner, has the defense, has the switch, hit, move, has the ability to multiple combinations, different shot selection, not just one punch. Ogawa is looking for one punch, and he's not an inside fighter. Cordina has many ways to win. That's one, and he's an Olympian. He was an Olympian against a guy with no amateur experience.
Already. So you got Cordina as well?
I got Cordina in the stoppage.
Stoppage. Okay, yeah. Ogawa ain't never been stopped. That's a bold prediction. That's a tough ass dude, Ogawa, bro. You gotta have to really put it on him. And Cordina got hand issues, and too, you know, he done broke both his hands like a couple of times and shit. So he really just looked to outbox you. He don't really sit down on shit no more. He don't really sit down.
He's had a knockout in the last couple fights.
Yeah, but the guys he fighting, like Ogawa, like when you move up, like he moving up from them domestic level fighters to Ogawa and shit. Like again, I got him to win, but I got him on points. They chins, bro, is different. They take a shot much better at an elite level for the most part. You know what I'm saying? I feel you, but I got Cordina. I think he's gonna outbox Ogawa, and I think he may even be in survival mode the last 3 or 4 rounds because Ogawa might catch him with some hot shit. and have him surviving. But I think he's gonna be in good enough shape. He's gonna have a home crowd on his back and shit. He's gonna be able to survive the storm, not get stopped, and end up surviving to a unanimous decision. 116, 112, 115, 113 is kind of what I got. But I ain't mad shit. You could be right on the prediction.
And he moving down. He moving down the weight. He will be the biggest fighter Ogawa's ever fought.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Hey, much props to Ogawa for coming over and being the champion, but deciding that he gonna fight on somebody else's home turf. But let me get this screen share, man, and get to this damn press conference. Let's see what Devin, Haney, and Kambosos talking about. Once they get done and wrap it up, shit, we gonna make the pick. We gonna make the pick and see who right, and we gonna all talk about it. See who right, see who wrong. Who want to put some push-ups on something? We gonna see about all that shit, man. My shit sharing slow, so just give it a minute and let me know when y'all can see it coming through. 1 second here, boom, there we go.
Hey, real quick, knock out one other thing about Steph Schoolboy. I had more reservation about the fight. No, go ahead.
Down gloves. One punch can change any fight.
Can y'all hear him?
So, you never know.
Yeah, we can.
You are prepared for anything.
This is for educational purposes only.
We have a game plan that we're going to stick to, and I feel like it's going to really work. We've been studying George.
Well, Josh say Kambosos nervous.
Okay. The things that he does good. We know the things that he doesn't like, and I look to execute it.
And just one more question, Jason, if that's okay. Jace, how closely are you going to be watching the Inoue?
Kambosos look like he can't breathe with that tie. Look tight as hell, bro.
I'll be keeping a close eye on that fight.
Yeah, that dude Kambosos has been wilding, bro. He's been wilding lately, man.
All the sanctioning bodies, and it's my going to become Australia.
I didn't even do the Jason Maloney fight. They got him fighting somebody garbage, bro. Rax Music, what up?
I mean, they got Jason, the Maloney brothers. They gonna look good, bro. They gonna look good in this, on the undercard.
Facts.
You remember they got Morrell fighting this weekend too, huh?
Yeah, I did that fight. Morrell gonna beat the shit out of Kalvin Henderson.
Over in Japan now because we're going to be televising that fight on ESPN as well, and so it's great.
Look at Bob up there talking about the Inoue fight. The Inoue Donaire fight.
Yeah, I don't know why are you talking about that shit right now, bro?
So close to each other. So I think I don't know, but I assume that the Inoue Donaire fight's going to be televised.
Nah, Carmel Morrell is the co-main event for the Stephen Fulton card, bro.
Real shit. I would tell this motherfucker to talk about my fight though. Real shit.
Something, man. Bob gonna do what Bob do, man.
Man, I'd have told Bob, hey Bob, we right here talking about us. What you talking about?
George, Jason, Lucas, and Andrew. You guys at the moment are probably the most successful fellas we've had in Australian boxing over the last 5 or 6 years compared to what you guys done. Jason, you've had your championship fight. George, you've won. You've been former.
He just lied. That's not the truth. He said that the Maloneys and George Kambosos are the most accomplished fighters they've had out of Australia in the last 5 or 6 years. Did Jeff Horn not fight Manny Pacquiao?
So many great fighters.
I'm confused.
Ain't Joe Parker? No, he's from New Zealand.
This nigga Kambosos, bro.
Kambosos been talking a lot of shit.
He do that all the time, though.
Never like this. Never like this.
Now we just didn't hear it as much before. We ain't know him as well.
I know they were going to be
talking like
a successful fight.
Like a Messiah.
Go back and listen. We weren't taking him serious because a lot of people thought Lopez was gonna beat his ass. But go listen to him talk about Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah, now he was talking shit about Teo.
Very important for me to help grow this sport in this country because I love boxing and I love Australia. And it's so great to be back fighting in front of my hometown after 2.5 years of being on the road, fighting in America. It's great to be back.
Zenith, that's a fact, bro. That's such a fact. You ain't even lying, bro. Bud have a fight coming up. You're like, yeah, Loma's the best fighter in the world. Like, bro, why you talking about Loma? Bud right by you, bro. Big fact, bro.
Bro, did y'all hear Bob interview earlier today when he was talking about Loma is still the gold standard at 35?
Yeah, I seen that shit.
Man, come on, man.
He could get knocked out and they still say that shit. He get knocked out by a journeyman and they'll say he just do it. Yes, awesome. I
can't wait to see these Aussie fighters step in the ring again and they get behind us and support us like we deserve to be scored.
Our karma, I think David Haney will fight anybody. He's proving that to me right now. So I think he'll fight Tank for sure. I don't know if Mayweather and them will make that fight for Tank though. And that's why I'm critical if he re-signs with Mayweather, bro.
Bro, I don't even
Who I think will win that fight? Who I think will win that fight? Be damned. I think that Devin Haney has proven that we can't question if he'll fight anybody, bro. He will fight any one of these dudes, bro. I believe that wholeheartedly.
Frontier, I guess, and
Okay, it's over. I think they about to face out. Let me see them face out one time, then we can break this shit down and pick this shit, man. I'm lit.
Sunday, June 5, of course, for those of you watching at home coverage.
It's June 5. It's not the 5th, it's the 5.
And you can order the pay-per-view at mainevent.com.au right now.
Let's get it.
Oh, this a pay-per-view fight over there?
Yeah. Okay.
Bro, Devin Haney way taller than this man.
And you know they got Kambosos listed as he taller.
Yeah.
They say he 5'9" and Devin Haney 5'8".
Come on, man. Stop the cap.
All right, we good. We good. Let me get this up over here, bro. I don't want to be too long. In 1 second. All right, let me stop sharing this screen. All right, we good, bro. Can y'all hear me good? We good?
Yeah, you good. Zenith, I can't disagree with that, bro. I can't disagree with it. Yeah, although I want to see Tank fight the best, I do understand where you coming from with that.
Yeah, bro. You can't do nothing but respect that shit. Like, you got to keep it real. And I fuck with Tank heavy, but hey, man, I know Devin Haney will fight him. I don't know if they'll make that fight for Tank though. All right, let's get to it, bro. Let's get to it, coach. I'm about to do the tail of the tape. Then I need you to tell me who's gonna win this fight, bro. I need to know what's up. All right, we got George Kambosos, Devin Haney.
You know what I got. You know I got.
Let me finish. Let me leave the people in some suspense, man. Like we doing a show here. This is a live production, okay? we on a live production. We got to, you know what I'm saying? We got to break it down. You know what I'm saying? George Kambosos versus Devin Haney, 12-round undisputed lightweight title fight. Devin Haney is a -180 favorite, plus 500 to get the knockout. Kambosos is a plus 150 underdog and a plus 500 for him to get the knockout. Kambosos is 28 years old, fighting out of Australia. I got some background for somebody. I'm gonna mute everybody while I'm going through it. There we go. Yeah, it was you, Suck My Opinion. You got something that's making noise in the background, bro. So I'll unmute you when it's your turn to talk. But for Kambosos, 28 years old, out of Australia, 5'9". Shit, I just saw the damn face. So I'm gonna scratch this shit off. Kambosos is 5'7". I don't give a damn what y'all say. He 5'7". He ain't no 5'9". He 5'7" with a 68-inch reach. He's an orthodox fighter. 20 wins, no losses, 10 wins by way of knockout. You got Devin Haney. Oh, and the fight's -300 to go the distance, by the way. Devin Haney, 23 years old, orthodox fighter. He's 5'8", 71-inch reach, fighting out of Las Vegas. 27 wins, no losses, 15 wins by way of knockout. Let's go to Coach first. Coach, break it down for us, man. What's going to happen in this fight?
Well, I'm just going to tell you, you already know I got Devin Haney over everybody at 135 until Shakur get there, then it'll be a 50-50. Now, I watched the interview with Mickey Bay. I watched the interview, and Mickey Bay kind of broke it down. You know what I'm saying?
On Fight Hype?
Yeah, that was
a
good interview. And Mickey Bay broke it down to where he was like, you know, there's nothing that George can do, and that Devin hasn't seen, and that they haven't prepared for, because George Kambosos has one style. Like, every fight I've seen of George Kambosos is one style.
All the new people that just hopped in the building, smash the like button. We on the final fight. I know a lot of y'all probably just came from the press conference that Devin Haney and George Kambosos did. We are picking the fight right now. Our first panelist, Coach, out of New Orleans, he's making the pick right now. We're going to all make our picks. The panel is open. The panel is open. I'm going to ask everybody in the chat to make their picks too. But the panel is open for anybody that want to get up here and make your picks. And once I make my pick, we will be betting. All right? Anybody want to bet some push-ups? If you disagree with what I got to say, I will put my push-ups where my mouth is, so to speak. So y'all be sure to pull up here and hop on the panel. I got room for 10 people. You can come up here, make your voice heard, let us know who you picking. But Coach, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off, but y'all new people that just hit here, man, smash on my like button. Go ahead, Coach.
I think that I watched, Devin been training out of Mayweather gym since he was 7 years old. And he had Big Floyd, Roger, all these people. And he broke it down to where he's like, there's so many things that Devin can do. George Kambosos is going to try. You know what he's going to try. And I watched that Mickey Bay fight. To be honest with you, I think Mickey Bay was winning that fight until he got caught in that last round. I think he was winning the fight. And Mickey Bay wasn't, you're talking about an older guy at the time. And I think Devin is way sharper than Kambosos. Kambosos has tendencies that you can see because I've been watching his fights also. That Devin is going to exploit. He has good feet, but he puts his head down and throw a lot of shots. He's going to try to throw a lot of shots like he did against Teofimo, but Teofimo was there for him to do that. Devin's not going to be there for him to do it, and he's going to end up getting caught coming in at some point. Either that or he's going to get hit with a right hand that I think can hurt him. I think that he's predictable as far as he tried to throw a bunch of punches to sway the judges. Well, it's easier to do that when you have somebody that's just standing there and using like Teofimo, just putting his shoulder up and all of this shit and getting caught and not moving his head. Well, he's fighting a longer fighter, a fighter who's just as fast as he is, and he has good timing. So that's where this fight is going to be determined. Devin has a stronger jab. He has better feet he has great feet compared to Teofimo, and his IQ is very, very high. So I think that he's going to give this kid a boxing lesson. And if he fights, if it's anywhere comparable to the Mickey Bay fight, Devin's gonna beat him up easy. It won't be hard. So I got Devin Haney. He may even stop him. I think he may even stop him, even though people say Devin can't punch this and this and that. I think it may get to a point where they may have to stop the fight because of cuts or getting bust up so bad. He has a lot of scar tissue on his eyes. So that jab is going to be popping all night. And Kambosos, he's a fighter who has a lot of passion and a lot of will. He's going to be a hard person to break. But I think that his face won't hold up because of the punches that he's going to receive. And I think it could be a stoppage.
Okay. You got Devin Haney. Coach got Devin Haney by late stoppage, or you going by decision?
I mean, it's hard to say if he's gonna stop him or not, but I think he's gonna give him. I think it's gonna be. It could go to decision, but I think it may get stopped.
Okay, all right. I ain't mad at that pick.
Coach said Rolling would be Tank's toughest fight. Well, it was Tank's toughest fight until he got caught.
Nah, it wasn't his toughest fight. Don't do that bullshit. Nope. No, it was not. Tank was walking his ass in and shit. Nope, I don't want to hear it. Tank set his ass up and bow, just like I told you, we were round 6.
I mean, but
I don't want to hear that shit.
Get
him, best dad ever. Get his ass.
You know.
Get his ass. All right. Let's go to my brother. Suck my opinion. I want to say right side for last, bro. Suck my opinion, bro. What's up, man? What we doing with this Haney Kambosos shit, man? Oh, you there? Maybe I got it. Hold on. There we go. Are you there? Oh.
Yeah, I'm there. What's up?
All right, go ahead, bro. What you got on this fight, man? The biggest fight of the weekend, one of the biggest fights of the year, undisputed lightweight division, first ever in the 4-belt era. What's your prognostication, man? What you got? What's gonna happen, bro?
I think it'll be the biggest statement of the year. I think it's going to be Devin Haney is going to surprise everybody. He's going to come in aggressive because I think they know from the Jeff Horn situation, they're going to know just auto war. I'm going to a place that the decision is unlikely. He going to need some knockdowns. He going to need some damage. He going to have to come in there and hurt him. This can't be no Olympic-style amateur fight, which Devin Haney could school the fuck out of Kambosos. But he going to have to come in there and hurt him. And like Coach said, you know, Kambosos is proven that motherfucker will bleed. He will bleed a lot. Because one thing for the Tio fight, a lot of people talk about, he got a beating too. He didn't leave that fight unscarred. That was he took a hellacious beating as well. He got knocked down. And to be honest with you, if Teofimo didn't even come in with a cut, man. Like, people don't understand how crazy he didn't even come in with a cut, man. It was unprepared. Devin Haney is coming in with Zab Judah coach. They prepared. I think it's gonna be to be honest with you, a stoppage between 6 and a 10.
Damn, you got him stopping him. Okay.
Hey, son of a,
Right.
I guess you forgot about the Moran fight when he knocked the boy to sleep. So I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Yeah, he did put Moran to sleep pretty nasty.
Or when he broke Abdullah's face.
He did do that. He did that.
But
They
in
hate on him.
championship fights, he has decided to do the more Olympic style amateur.
The thing was, you know what happened with Tio? Tio gassed out because he didn't train right for this fight. His mind was on just going in there and trying to knock that guy out. But if Devin get him hurt like Tio did, it's gonna be precision. It's not gonna be going in wild, doing everything possible to swinging for the fences like Tio was. It's gonna be precision. It's gonna be shots that he's not gonna be able to deal with. The hand speed if he hurts him, it's gonna be a totally different thing. You know.
Okay.
I could
All right.
honestly see a Floyd Mayweather Arturo Gatti situation.
Damn, you think he could do it? People be saying that shit, bro. It's hard to do somebody how Floyd did Gotti, bro. Like that's a tall task, bro. Like Floyd laid down probably the greatest demo of all time against Gotti, bro. Like that shit was nasty. But if Devin do some shit like that, that'll be legendary shit, bro. Legendary. Right side, what's up, man? I know who you got, but how's it gonna happen? Right side, you there, bro?
Man, you know, I've been thinking about it. Can y'all hear me? Testing. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
All right, so first things first, man. Kambosos, I want to give him his credit, man. The man has good feet. He has fast hands. He knows how to jump in and out. His jab, I think he has a decent jab. I don't think it's a great jab, but it's a decent jab. You know what I'm saying? It's better than a lot of fighters. So the problem is this. Anything that Kambosos does, Devin Haney is damn near better at. Okay, fine. I'll even give you, I don't agree with it, but I'll give you hand speed. I'll say that Kambosos has the better hand speed. Devin Haney has the better footwork. He has the better timing. He's able to, and people say he may fight off the back foot. If you go look at their fight, the man comes forward. He comes forward a lot of times in his fights. He presses the action a lot. And if he comes forward, like I think he's going to, a lot in this fight, Kambosos doesn't do well off the back foot. Kambosos wants to throw punches when you touch him, he want to put 3-4 shots behind you hitting him, right? And a lot of times, even when he throws those shots, and I'm going back today as well. I done looked at the Lee Selby fight, the Mickey Bay fight, and the T.O. fight. You know what I'm saying? When he throws those shots,
which fights of Devins did you look at?
I went back and looked at the JoJo fight, the Linares fight, and then I went and looked at the Santiago fight. I didn't even look at the Gamboa fight.
Okay.
But
I got you.
So, but the thing is So I think that Dev, he can at times get complacent. You know what I'm saying? Complacent with his defense. I just don't think this is the time that he's going to be complacent. I think he's going to be as sharp as we've seen him. And once again with Kambosos, the man throws punches. He'll throw 4 punches looking to really land one. That's really what he's looking to do. But he'll throw punches in bunches to make it seem like he's doing something good. I watched Mickey Bay keep or mentally break this man down as far as slowing the pace down and fighting at a pace Mickey Bay wanted to fight at. Mickey Bay shouldn't have been in that damn fight at all if Kambosos is who we think he is. The reason being is because the man was 10 years older, and he was coming off of a 3-year layoff. You feel me? And there was times where I'm looking and I'm like, man, just watching it, he could pick his shots. If he could only land those shots, Mickey Bay just wasn't fast enough to do it. At the end of the day, Devin Haney, he's the better fighter. Anybody you talk to, anybody who knows boxing, they'll tell you he's the more skillful guy. And because of the skill set that he carries, unless we're going to bring in, he may not be ready because of his father not being there, I think that gives him that much more of the added advantage, the mental advantage. I think being the underdog, I don't think Dev cares about that. We know Kambosos doesn't. You feel me? But I just think that once we get in the ring, man, what happens in the ring happens in the ring, and Dev finna beat the shit out of this dude, man. I got it 9-3, 9 rounds to 3, unanimous decision. And at the end of the day, Devin is just the better fighter. He outside of hand speed, which I'm giving because I think it is very close. I think hand speed is very close, but I'm giving it to Kambosos. Outside of that, Kambosos has no advantages inside the ring. We just saw, they'll tell us that he's the taller fighter. No, he's not. He's going to be the smaller fighter in this fight. And man, he's going to pick Kambosos, the ring IQ of Dev's in the fight. That's where he's going to win the fight. Kambosos, we think that he's going to try to jump in and throw those shots like he is. Go look at Linares. Go look at Jojo Diaz. Look how they put their hands in their pockets a lot more than they did before that or than they did versus previous fights. The reason being is because they had hot shit coming back at him. He may not have knockout power, but he has the accuracy, and when he's throwing his shots, bro, he gonna catch your ass. And man, Kambosos can do whatever the fuck he want to. He gonna get his ass whooped in this fight.
Oh shit! All right, well, all right, here we go, bro. Who y'all got in the chat? Everybody, put your picks in the chat. Don't be trying to bite my shit. All right, I got this one up here because it's the first pick I saw. Everybody, put your pick in the chat and how they gonna win. Haney decision, Kambosos decision, Haney by stoppage, Kambosos by stoppage. Put that shit in the chat right now. We need to time stamp it. You know what I'm saying? We need to know what's gonna go down. We got D. Anderson, Haney by decision, Andrew Gray, Haney by decapitation. What's up with D. Luckett? I Karma say I got Kambosos split decision. Haney gonna get robbed. Haney by tip round KO, says Brooklyn C. Oh, it jumped on me. Let me find it. Give me a minute. All right, there we go. Dante Hall got Haney by split decision. Cassandra got the dream by UD, but she hoping that he knock his ass out. Let me see here. J2 Saucy got Haney by decision. Let me see here. Miami Kid Jay Haney winning by decision. Pretty close decision. Don't sleep on Kambosos. Bole Kambosos by split decision. Kevin Knight, he was asking about Haney. He didn't make a pick. Make a pick, y'all. Hey Jose, Kambosos 7 rounds to 5, majority decision. Let me see here. Roja got Kambosos in 2 rounds. That'll be shocking. Let me see here. Coach said Rolly will beat. Oh yeah, we read that. TJ got Haney by UD, possibly dropping or stoppage as well. Salute to Devin Block in the building. J Real 504 Music. Devin got a win by KO or TKO in Australia. Remember how they robbed Pacquiao. Kambosos, 817, does Kambosos beat Tank? Fuck no. Tank will knock his ass out. We wouldn't even be talking about robberies and none of that shit. We wouldn't even be worried about if it was Tank versus Kambosos, in Australia would nobody be worried about Tank getting robbed. Nobody. Everybody be talking about what round he gonna stop his ass in. So hey, that's my opinion. I could be wrong, but we won't never know what the narrative would be. But I think the same way that you're hearing people say, man, Devin gonna beat the shit out of Kambosos. Kambosos might not get around. So if you're saying shit like Devin can stop Kambosos late with a late stoppage or some shit, like I would dare to gamble. I would dare to say that if it was Tank fighting Kambosos, a lot of people would be picking Tank to knock his ass out. And a lot of Tank haters would be like, Kambosos ain't shit. Kambosos ain't shit.
Bro, talk Tank about the fight, man. Let Tank go, man. Talk about the fight.
Hey, 817 asked me a question, bro. I talk to the audience.
Not only that, Tank's scared to fight Devin, so I don't want to hear all of that.
Ooh,
I talk to the audience. Man, that man ain't scared of him, bro.
Tell him again, coach.
I can't tell. I can't tell.
Man.
Tell him again, coach.
All right, whatever, y'all. Let's keep it going. Did Coach really say that about Rolly? Yeah, he did. Hell no, Coach. Yeah, he said it. It's all good. Coach be right, he be wrong. I be right, I be wrong. We're gonna find out every week because this is what we do. Let me see here. Haney by decision, possibly stoppage, says BH. Let me see here. Son of Apollo. Trying to see Haney by TKO Thrill Hill. Teofimo lost that fight because he was just not focused. Nah, man, Kambosos is better that night, bro. Miss me with the excuses, bro. Got a feeling Devin getting rocked this fight. He prone to the left hook. Okay, I ain't mad at that.
And I did want to say this. Let me say this real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
T.O. came in with possibly the worst game plan I've ever seen in the sport of boxing, and because he did that, I mean that's what gave Kambosos even the opportunity. If he would have came in and just boxed, then I think he would have beat the shit out of Kambosos. So, and that's with all the whatever ailments they want to tell me that T.O. had. I'm cool with it. He chose to get in the ring, but if he would have boxed, bro, he would have beat the shit out of Kambosos that day.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I ain't mad at that. But here's my pick, bro. All right. So Devin Haney has a very good jab, very long, very rangy. All right. Can counter punch. His weaknesses, in my opinion, vulnerable. He's vulnerable on the inside. I have questions about his inside fighting. Showed up in the JoJo Diaz fight. Okay. Everybody talks about Devin Haney's defense. I got questions about his defense. I got questions about his susceptibility to a left hook, and I got questions about his susceptibility to an overhand right. Okay. I don't know what it is with these new age fighters and these shoulder rolls and shit, but a lot of the shoulder rolls that I'm seeing, like, they broken shit, bro. They getting caught. Like, go watch round 4 of Devin Haney versus JoJo Diaz. Go watch round 7 of Devin Haney versus JoJo Diaz. You will see some left hooks that this guy that they say scared of Devin. If he caught Devin with them left hooks that JoJo caught him with, Devin probably still be asleep right now. So I got questions, bro. The main question I have is how his defense transitioned from high guard to the Philly shell and his feet and shit. That shit don't be in sync. It's like he's using his defense with his legs and he just getting away, but when he getting away, it's straight back with no head movement. Or if he decides to go into his shell and roll and duck down and shit, he can do that shit, but his feet stay planted. And when you do that shit and that's how you move, you're open to combination punching. So I worry about that in this fight. And then the only other weakness I can think of is his mentality. Now, Devin Haney fans will have you believe that he fought JoJo Diaz like that because he wanted to show he was tough and he could stop him. He did that because he wanted to stand there and show that he's a puncher. Okay? They say that that's why he fought Linares like that. He wanted to stop Linares, so he walked to him, wanted to show that he could fight on the inside. That's what they tell you, bro. That's what Devin Haney fans will tell you, that he did all that shit by choice. And my argument to that has always been, if that's what you're choosing to do when you don't have to, and you're purposefully making the fight harder for yourself, I got questions about your mentality and your ring IQ. Or are you just masquerading that you're doing that shit on purpose? And are these guys really just forcing you to fight their fight? The same question that I have about Stephen Fulton that we just talked about earlier. But overall, Devin Haney is much more superior in terms of being an outboxer. I think on the outside, his jab, his right hand, superior, bro. If this fight is on the outside, Devin Haney should win a decision relatively comfortably, okay? George Kambosos, extremely durable, and mentally strong. I know a lot of people in the chat don't fuck with George Kambosos. I understand it. I don't like him either, bro. I don't like him either. But objectively speaking, when you go to people's home country and their hometown and you beat them and you take their belts and you are literally fighting your first fight in Australia in your own country and you have to go get your shit out the mud, bro, that takes a mentally strong and a durable person. So we got to give him that. He got fast hands. I agree with right side. I think one punch, if you just talking about boom, throwing a jab, boom, throwing a right hand, I think Devin Haney has a faster one punch than George Kambosos. But when you start putting punches together, I think his hands are faster in combination than Devin Haney's. So he does have fast hands. He jabs his way in. Okay, jab to good jab. Not a spectacular jab. Devin Haney should win the battle of the jabs. If they just standing there jabbing and shit, if George Kambosos want to turn this shit into a jabbing contest, he gonna get his nose pushed to the back of his damn head trying to jab with Devin Haney, and his stomach is gonna go through his back if Devin Haney starts stabbing him with the jab to the body. He can't jab with Devin Haney, but he do got an okay jab. All right, the overhand right, the one he dropped T.O. with, one of his best punches, and his left hook. Very nice check left hook. Does some really good things with those two punches. His stance messes him up. That's why he's not able to get out of the way of shit. And he holds his lead hand low because George Kambosos is trying to invite you in. He's trying to invite you in because he want to counter over top of your jab. But what George Kambosos forgets sometimes is that he's not as fast as he think he is, bro. He's not as quick as he thinks he is. So as a result, when he's trying to lure you in to counter your shit, that's why he'll get caught with a jab. He'll get caught with a 1-2 because he think he can counter over the top of your shit. But if you fast enough, if you're a good enough boxer, you can 1-2 his ass and make him reset. So he got to be careful of that shit. His defensive reflexes are not as fast as he thinks they are. One thing I didn't hear anybody on the panel mention, and I have to drive this home to y'all, bro, before I talk about paths to victory and then make my pick. Y'all got to understand, bro, they're not investing in Devin Haney, okay? The 3-fight deal for Devin Haney is not so because Bob Arum wants to build him up. It's not because Bob Arum is like, okay, we got this new star, we got this big signing, we're going to sign Devin Haney, okay? We're going to sign Devin Haney, and then we're gonna try to build him up because he's going to be our next star. No, they signed him up for the 3-fight deal in the manner that they did because they're like, look, bro, he is good, and we're trying to get them belts up off of him. So we need 3 attempts at this shit, okay? We're going to try to get his ass twice in Australia. If he's able to beat Kambosos the first time and the second time, then we're going to try to get his ass with Loma. Somebody got to beat him. They're not investing in him, bro. Devin Haney would not be in this fight if Russia did not decide to invade the Ukraine. This was Loma's fight, bro. So I believe they are not going to do all of that shit to try to keep this young man from getting this opportunity, getting this fight, and then get to the night of the fight and be like, yeah, we just going to make sure it's judged fairly, though. Yeah, we tried to screw you out the fight. We tried to block your career. We told people that, hey, you ain't get the fight because you ain't signed with us. We shitted on you until we could make money off of you. We gave you a deal that you probably shouldn't accept. You know, if you weren't so desperate to show your greatness and you had more pride and you wasn't just trying to go for your legacy at all costs, you probably wouldn't have took this shit. We really wanted you to say no. They didn't do all that shit to get to the night of the fight and be like, yeah, but judges, if it's a 7-5 fight for Haney, if it's an 8-4 fight for Haney, go ahead and score that shit fairly and go ahead and give it to Devin. I just don't believe that shit, bro. I don't believe that they did all of that shit to give him a fair shake. And I haven't heard anybody say that shit yet. I'm saying it now, okay? Paths to victory. It's all about the distance in this fight. I believe that George Kambosos is better on the inside than Devin Haney. I believe Devin Haney is better at long distance and mid-range. So if you're Devin Haney, your path to victory is very simple. Jab, jab, pivot, jab, work off your jab. When you start landing the jab consistently, come through with a right hand. Straight right hook down the middle. Right hook, wrap that shit around the guard. Throw the straight right down to the body. Keep George Kambosos from jumping in and firing off left hooks and combinations and shit at all costs. You do not let him get comfortable darting in, darting out, darting in, darting out. Do not let him break your distance. Because if he breaks your distance, You're holding the phone. Sometimes you hold the phone, but you be hanging up in people's face because you hold the phone and your chin still be out here and your ass get caught with left hooks. And I don't think George Kambosos is the biggest puncher. But damn it, if he catch you with the shit that JoJo Diaz caught you with, bro, it could be problems. You could get buzzed and shit. Okay? And by keeping the fight at the distance, Devin Haney's goal need to be, I'm making this shit as boring as possible. I'm not interested in no entertaining. I'm not interested in what the fans want. He need to have that shit quiet in there, bro, because he is just putting down a boxing demo. He does not need to get in a firefight. He does not need to get into exchanges where they throwing combinations at the same time, because that means Kambosos is on the inside, and Devin Haney, the closer you get to him, because he's so long for the division, he is going to lose leverage on his shots, bro. He has to keep that shit at a distance. Key, what up? For George Kambosos, his path to victory, very simple. It's a very simple path for him. The opposite of what we said about Devin Haney. Break the distance at all costs. If you got to eat a jab, you eat a jab. You use your head movement. You use your explosion. You hop in and you throw combinations, because you ain't going to be hitting Devin Haney with the first shot on a lot of occasions. You might catch him with a jab here and there, but it's not going to be your first shot that's going to get through. It's going to be your third hook that you throw. It's going to be your overhand right that you throw after throwing the hook down to the body. Those are the shots that are going to get through on Haney if you George Kambosos, bro. They just are. You know what I'm saying? So you need to not be discouraged. You got to break distance. You got to get on the inside, because Devin Haney is a better boxer on the outside. He just is, bro. And so for me, how I see the fight going, first 2 rounds, I got Kambosos taking them hoes, bro. I got him taking them. I think Devin Haney going to have to settle into the crowd. I think that Devin Haney is going to have to get used to the noise. I don't care how sound of mind you are, how confident you are. At the end of the day, bro, you're 24 years old. Your pops ain't there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Your strategist trainer ain't there and shit. You had to go through all this shit.
He's 23.
23 years old. Prove my point even more. Your pops / head trainer ain't there. Ben Davison ain't there. You got a new trainer. You need to just I think it's gonna be hard for him to settle down at the beginning of the fight, and the crowd gonna be going crazy for Kambosos. Every little thing he do. So I think Kambosos will bag the first 2 rounds. I think Haney will settle down, start finding his distance better, and then I think he'll take the next 4. At this point, he's up 4-2. Crowd getting antsy and shit. Crowd getting antsy in the motherfucker. They're like, yo, George, what's up? What's good? Then in round 7, George Kambosos, being the dog that he is, he wins round 7. He lands some of his best work on Devin. That he did to that point in the fight, and he wins the 7th round. Now Devin's up 4 rounds to 3. Okay. Round 8, Devin wins that round because he settles himself, gets back to his jab, gets back to working, you know what I'm saying, his distance, landing the right hand down to the body, landing the right hand around the guard, and doing very, very good work on George Kambosos to win round 8. Now he's up 5 rounds to 3. Round 9 comes, Kambosos bounced back. Okay. He bounced back and he wins round 9. Haney's up 5 rounds to 4.
No way.
Then I got Kambosos, who finishes strong, finishes very strong in fights, winning round 10 and 11. Winning round 10 and 11. Now he got 5 rounds. No, he's winning round 10. I'm sorry. I think he wins round 10. And now it's 5 rounds to 5. And then I got Haney winning the last 2 rounds. And I got Haney winning the fight by a split decision. And I'm going to give him the decision. I got Haney winning the fight by decision. That's my final pick. Haney by decision, outboxing Kambosos, and doing this thing, really winning the middle of the fight, and then winning the last 2 rounds of the fight. And I got him doing it on my scorecard only, because I don't think he's going to be able to get that type of decision in the judges' scorecards. He going to win the shit on my scorecard. He going to win the shit on knockout scorecard. I'm going to be like, yo, Devin Haney won this fight 7 rounds to 5, 8 rounds to 4. But Kambosos going to get the decision, bro. Because what I believe has to happen for Devin Haney to win this fight, he got to wash Kambosos. He has to wash him 10 rounds to 2, 11 rounds to 1, 9 rounds to 3 at worst. And I don't see that shit happening, bro. Like Kambosos, for all the shit that I don't like about him, he can fight, bro. He is going to have moments in this fight where it's close. I got Kambosos losing on my scorecard, but winning the official scorecard of the judges 115 to 113, bro. That's how I see this fight happen.
You willing to put some push-ups on that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I think they're going to screw Devin Haney over. I got 25 push-ups to everybody that got Devin Haney.
All right.
If y'all
hold on, 25. Hold on, everybody else.
Because I know a lot of y'all are going to take the bet. I can't do 800 push-ups.
Not a problem.
I know you gonna take the bet. Coach gonna take the bet. All these people in the chat gonna be like, I want the bet. I want the bet. I want the bet. I could probably do a couple hundred betting with 8 people.
Hold on,
but I can't bet everybody 100 push-ups because I don't want this shit to happen, bro.
I'm gonna tell you.
I don't want this shit to happen. I want Devin Haney to win, bro.
Knockout. I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong. Now I'm gonna tell you everything your scenario that you gave. I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong. First,
and then after Coach break it down, I want to break that shit down too.
And then after y'all tell me why I'm wrong, I'm gonna tell you why I'm right.
Hold on.
How about that?
We go. Go ahead, Coach. Go ahead, Coach. Go ahead, Coach.
Mr. Lightning World, hold on. Let me lock these in. Everybody that want the bet, you know what I'm saying? I'll give y'all the bet. Hold on. Let me find my shit.
Yeah, get your shit.
Give me my 25.
Speaking of which, hold up, bro. Hold up. Real quick. Where in the hell is Tony's reviews? Where in the hell is Ill Will? Everything boxing. I saw you in here. Where my 100, bro? Where are my 100 push-ups, people?
When have you ever, since he's been a pro and fighting any other fighters, have you seen Devin Haney lose the first 2 rounds of the fight? Number one.
Yeah.
Number two, when have you seen him lose? Hold on. When have you seen him lose 3 rounds?
Mr. Lightning World, you locked in.
When have you ever seen him lose 3 rounds in a fucking row? Ever?
Never.
In any fight, he's been. Y'all talk about what he this and then he that and he's been fucking watching people 9-3. He beat fucking JoJo Diaz. Y'all act like this not a fight. You're going to get hit. It's a fucking fight. JoJo Diaz had a few moments of success. He lost 117-112. He fucking lost. He got beat almost every fucking round. When have you ever seen Haney lose a boxing match to where it's close? That dude is not as talented to even make this fight even fucking close. This dude has fucking extreme boxing skills. And y'all gonna see this shit, and he's gonna make an example out of this dude. This dude had problems with Mickey Bay at 36
I hope you're right, bro.
At 36 years old, Mickey Bay, I think if Mickey Bay wouldn't have got knocked down in that fight, he was going to win the fight. He would have won the fucking fight, bro. He totally dismantled everything that George Kambosos y'all saw him do against Teofimo. I watched the Lee Shelby fight. Lee Shelby is nowhere near as skilled as Devin Haney and gave Kambosos fucking problems. He's not even close. Y'all gonna see a boxing match. You're going. I don't understand where these people. Everybody said, "Man, JoJo Diaz." JoJo lost almost every fucking round. He had moments in a fight because it's a fucking fight. Y'all saw him fight fucking Teofimo, who came in there with no game plan. I'm going in there to knock this motherfucker out. That's it. That's all y'all saw. The dude is not as good. I picked him over fucking Teo because I know Teo's mentality wasn't fucking right. That's why I picked him more than anything. Number 2 is
Joe. You got to show your face, Joe.
JoJo Diaz.
True, Will, I got you. Joe, you got to show your face, Joe. All right, Joe, you good? You can turn off your camera. Go ahead, Coach. I'm listening. Coach, you still there? Coach, you there? Y'all can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
All right, we'll come back to Coach. Right side. Go ahead, bro. Tell me why I'm wrong, bro.
Man, listen. Knockout. First things first. You just and this is the craziest thing. The one thing in boxing that
I got you, 817.
The one thing in boxing that can keep you out of trouble, bro, is your jab. You feel me? And the jab, like we always would say, it's the most important punch in boxing. those 2 rounds that you somehow give to Kambosos, he gonna be getting the shit jabbed out of him. Even if the moment is big, the jab still works. Devin Haney is comfortable being in the ring, bro. Being in the ring is his comfort zone. And I just look for those first 2 rounds. I question, and then as the fight moves on, if it happens the way you said it happens, I can see it that way. But those first 2 rounds, he's definitely not losing.
Where they fighting there, bro?
The first 4 rounds.
Where they fighting there, bro?
In Australia, bro.
Okay.
But
did they want Devin Haney to have this opportunity, bro?
Hold on. There are 2 different ways that me and you are looking at this. I understand the business side of boxing. I understand that. The problem is once again, being in the ring is being in the ring. And what you told me is that on your scorecard, you're gonna score 7-5 for Devin Haney, but Kambosos is gonna get
7-5, 8-4 for Haney. That's what I think I'm gonna end up scoring that shit.
Did y'all hear me?
And
I can hear you now. You went quiet for a minute. That's why we passed the right side. I'll pass it back to you. Let right side finish cooking up. Since he was already going. Go ahead, right side. Finish your thought, bro.
My shit went muted or something.
Now, all I'm saying is for you to those first 2 rounds are my biggest problem with your breakdown. And man, the jab is gonna be pumping, and Dev, bro, the man is gonna win those rounds easily. If you go watch him fight. The first 4 rounds of the majority, not even the majority, all his fights, the first 4 rounds, I know you would tell me, and I'm watching right now, literally, that 4th round of the Jojo Diaz fight that you were talking about. I'm watching it right now. Jojo Diaz landed some punches. He still lost the fucking round.
It's a
bro. That is a neutral. Y'all, I think what y'all are doing, bro.
No, but
y'all are looking at it. Y'all are looking at it like this is a neutral. This is a neutral fight. Devin Haney ain't going in that bitch and just fighting Kambosos, bro. Like I hate to, I don't want to burst no bubbles and shit. I don't want to make nobody mad. But he is not fighting Kambosos, only Kambosos. If this was a 1-on-1 fight, Devin Haney clearly, bro. It's him versus a lot of more shit other than Kambosos, bro. Straight up and down, man.
You already said he loses a 7-5 fight. I'm cool with that. The problem is you're sitting here telling me that when I've watched this man go in and use that jab in those first 4 rounds, I've seen this happen consistently. You're telling me because of him being in that stadium, that's not going to happen. It's a boxing ring.
No, it's not.
I don't care what's happening outside of the ring. It's about what's happening in the ring. I guarantee that man will go in and he will definitely win those first 4 rounds.
Bro, I don't see how. I don't see right side, bro. How you can watch Josh Taylor and Jack Catterall. How you can watch fucking Robson.
You're talking about something Valdez.
How you can watch all these fights, bro. All these fights. A17. Let me make sure that's you, bro. I don't see how you can. Okay, I got you. A17. I don't see how you can watch all these fights and be like, he just gonna go in there and get a fair shake. They ain't gonna give him some bullshit rounds, bro.
I'm talking about how you scored the fight. I'm not talking about if it's a fair shake. The way you scored the fight, you said the first 2 rounds were going to Kambosos. That's what you said.
Yes.
And what I'm telling you is
all he got to do in them first 2 rounds with the crowd going crazy, bro, is land a couple of shots, bro. That's all he got to do is land if he land 2 shots in the first 2 rounds with as amped up as that crowd is going to be, bro, he's winning those rounds,
you're
man.
Going to score for Kambosos. So you're going to score for Kambosos if he lands 2 shots in those first 2 rounds.
No, I'm not.
Scorecard, you're going to score for Kambosos. You just probably not. Though. You just said that. You just said you were. You had it.
Oh well, I stand corrected. If he don't win a round, I'm not gonna give it to him. But I just believe, bro, he gonna get at least 4 or 5 rounds in the fight. I believe the judges are gonna. Let me correct myself. I believe the judges are gonna give him the first 2 rounds off the rip. But I believe he's good enough. I think Devin is a better fighter than him. I see Devin on an even playing field, winning this fight 8 rounds to 4, possibly 9 rounds to 3. But I think there will be swing rounds and rounds that are competitive enough. They are going to find a way, bro. If he don't watch this dude, if he don't win 11-1, 10-2, or get a stoppage, bro, I am letting y'all know now, bro. The likelihood of him getting a decision is very slim. It's very slim.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just going off of the scorecard you gave me, and at the end of your scorecard, you told me Devin Haney wins the fight 7 rounds to 5, but Kambosos gets the victory. in those 5 rounds you gave Kambosos, you gave him the first 2, and that's what I'm arguing against. I'm not saying that the judges won't do it that way. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, going off of what you said, I disagree because we don't see Dev. He doesn't lose rounds like that, and I don't see him losing the first 2 rounds. I just don't see that.
I got you. And salute to Zeno. He said KO got the panel flabbergasted. I'm not trying to, bro. I'm just calling it like I see it.
What was the last thing?
I've been wrong before. I forgot, Coach. To be honest with you, I forgot you. You was talking about Devin Haney never losing a round or some shit.
I mean,
something like that. He don't lose a round.
I said people don't understand that in a boxing match you get hit, and people may have a moment in a round, but look at the boys. Look at Devin's his percentages against every fighter he's fought. I mean, he's outboxing them. He's winning like 9-3. I mean, he's dominating them boxing. He's not knocking everybody out, but he's boxing them and winning every round damn near in every fight. JoJo had moments of success. He still got washed 117-112. Bro, that's what gets me about a fighter who's not a big puncher who knocks people out. People can't say, you know, they compare TBE and say, well, I mean, look at it. At 147, he wasn't knocking people out, but he was beating them easy. So this is what I see is going to happen in this fight. And it's not going to be any question that it's going to be just like Canelo and Bivol. You have to give this man the nod because it will be a ruination. He's going to lose this bad to where it's not going to be close. That's what
Kambosos will be much more competitive than Canelo was against Bivol. Bro.
I guarantee you it's going to look, he's going to get everything.
He's not going to gas in 4 rounds, bro.
He's going to get handcuffed. Y'all, he's going to take away all the shit that Kambosos does. He's going to take that shit away, bro. Y'all got to understand. He's going to take that away. He's not going to sit there like Tio did and just roll his shoulders and don't move his feet. It's going to Mickey.
But when he goes into his shoulder roll, he don't move his feet, bro.
Bruh, Mickey Bay was beating this man, was winning until he got knocked down, bro. And Devin is way sharper than Mickey Bay, and he's taller. Bro, this is going to be, y'all gonna see. This is going to be,
bro. Like, I understand that, but JoJo Diaz worked his way inside with no jab.
Bro,
and he's 130 pounds, bro.
Okay. How many rounds JoJo won?
3 on 2 cards and 4 on 1.
So what? So he got inside sometime. Okay.
That's on a neutral, bro. Y'all are not accounting for where the fight is in the business of boxing, bro. You cannot ignore that shit when you're looking at these fights, bro. You can't.
Hold on.
You'll get shit wrong a lot doing that, bro.
Knockout. A number 1.
Y'all was calling me crazy when I told y'all they was gonna give Mark Mixayo the victory over Gary Russell. Y'all said I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about, bro. And I told y'all, yeah, I think Gary is way better than him. But it's too much shit against Gary, bro. I'm telling y'all, it's too much shit against Devin, and I'm not gonna pick a fighter that I know gotta be perfect. He has to be perfect to win the fight, bro.
I agree.
He has to be perfect. Y'all do know that. He gotta be perfect. He can't go in that bitch and be competitive. He can't have no 8-4 with a swing round here and a swing round there. He can't do that shit, bro. It's hard to pick that, dog.
This is what you got to also look at the circumstances Gary Russell was under in the fight. All right, he broke his hand in the fight. He couldn't use his.
He had an injury going into the fight. That's the only difference. Devin ain't got no injury.
Big difference, bro.
But another big difference is that Gary Russell was fighting under his own banner. He didn't have to go to a whole nother country. They sending this man to the outback, bro, where the kangaroos and all these exotic ass spiders and snakes and shit at, bro. He literally fighting on a Sunday, bro. They want to do him so bad they got him fighting on a Sunday in Australia, and they making him do it again if he win, bro.
Not why.
They was trying to get this man Kambosos a Lomachenko fight because they really want Loma to get them belts. Top Rank want to control them belts. They don't want to promote Dev, bro.
Bro, they are at this point in time, they don't know when Lomachenko is coming back or if something happened to Lomachenko. So they can't bank on that. That's number one. They can't bank on that. They don't know if this man gonna come back in a coffin or not. So they can't bank on Lomachenko.
I feel you. I hope you're right. I got Devin winning the fight in a fair fight. I don't think the shit fair though. I can't ignore that shit.
I think it's gonna be enough ass whooping to where you can't take it away from him. You can't.
I hope you're right. I will be cheering and rooting for him. I'm not even putting no money on this shit, bro. But at the end of the day, dog, like I just don't like, bro. You do not. I need people to understand. I want to pass there because we got a full panel of some great boxing minds. So I'm gonna be quiet and fall back and let y'all start cooking, bro. But I need people to understand this, bro. You do not have him about to fight Lomachenko, then say, all right, Loma can't fight. Devin, we're going to give you the fight, but we want a one-way rematch clause, and you got to come back to Australia, and you got a third fight. Whoever we want you to fight, then you got to fight him, no questions asked. You do not do all of that shit to Devin Haney. His father can't get into the country. His other trainer can't get into the country. You don't do all that shit and then stop and say, yeah, we did all that shit to you, but now we're going to judge the fight fair. Now we're going to make sure you got some judges that's on the up and up. That's not how the shit work, bro. They not finna stop right there.
What's the thing that makes Bob Arum money? Who's gonna make? Listen, if Kambosos win this fight, that's the end of Bob Arum's money. You understand that, right? And we know who Bob Arum is.
How so?
Because
how so? He can feed Kambosos to Devin Haney is competitive for Keyshawn Davis. Devin Haney is competitive for Shakur. He can feed Kambosos to any one of them guys and make them a star for people that he really got signed for more than 3 fights. He don't want Devin because Devin can go over there and fuck people's career up and beat them.
Still ain't listening to this though. I'm talking about money right now. You're talking about Bob Arum. Lou DiBella is Kambosos' promoter, right?
OG, he don't care about money when it come to Loma. He only care about money when it come to Loma. He'll let Loma fight tomato can after tomato can, chase legacy after legacy after legacy. He will let Loma unify against all these 135 pounders, Luke Campbell, all these dudes. But when it come to Shakur, what he's saying? Oh shit, Ogawa, we ain't interested in that fight. Oh shit, fucking Cordina versus Ogawa. We don't care about that. Roger Gutierrez, that's not a good fight. He only care about money when it comes to certain people. When it comes to Loma, he want to make Loma look good and shine, bro. And Loma can't look good and shine against Devin Haney like that, bro. He does not want Devin to win, bro.
Listen to what I'm saying. Bob Arum is about. I'm not saying he don't have his prejudices, because he does. Of course, we know Bob Arum. But listen to what I'm saying. If Devin Haney go over there and don't get a fair shake, number one. If Devin Haney loses this fight, right? We don't know when Loma coming back. If he loses this fight, that's the end of Bob Arum money off of Devin Haney. Because it's a one-way
rematch
clause. So Lou DiBella gonna make the money off of Kambosos. Devin Haney and Bob Arum, that's it. It's done. He's not gonna make no more money.
I hear you, bro. I'm not
So
even gonna retort you no more.
For a reason. I would be more worried about them cheating him on the second go round than the first round. Because if Haney loses, Bob Arum ain't got he ain't got no big. They putting 60,000 people.
It ain't about the short-term money with Devin Haney. Bob Arum has all these 130 pounders, all these 135 pounders in his stable. It's not about that. It's about power. It ain't about the money. And power is controlling those belts at 135 pounds. And if Haney wins, he don't control them hoes. It's about getting control. So his up-and-coming fighters, his prospect, his former champions, all those guys. He got Comey, Nakatani, Lomachenko, Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson coming up. He got all these 130, 135-pound guys. He got Abdullah Mason, who's a fire-ass prospect. He run 135, but you can't really run 135 unless you control the belts, bro. He ain't trying to invest in Haney because at the end of the day, Haney is gone after 3 fights. Bro, he is like, yo, this kid is good. He can beat people in my stable, and if he lead these belts, I don't control these belts. So what I'm going to do is I'm giving myself 3 times to screw him over. If I can screw him over on the first time, shit, thank you. Goodness gracious. If I can screw him over on the second time, all right, we got him. If I can't do that, I got one more time. I'm going to throw my best gun at him. Matchmakers, who y'all think got the best shot to beat him? Is it Loma? Is it Shakur? Is it Keyshawn? Who y'all think can beat him? Because we need them belts.
So at the end of the day, Knockout, all you saying is robbery is the only way for them right now. If it's not robbery, then you like Dev, but outside of robbery, then or because you think it's going to be a robbery because of the state of the business of boxing,
I think
Dev
that
Haney loses this
my
fight.
overall point is this, right side, and then I want to pass to Ricky because he was in here first, and then we'll go to Key, then we'll go to Will, and we'll keep it moving. My overall point is this, and I'll pass it, bro. I think that Kambosos is good enough to win about 4 rounds, and I think that he already got 3 in the bank. I think he already got 3 somewhere that's already written down that he gonna take, bro. And I think he's good enough, and I think that he is savvy enough and tough enough to win 4 more. In a fight where I think it's gonna be scored fairly, I'd have Dev winning this fight 116 to 112, 8 rounds to 4, unanimous decision. But I think because Kambosos is good enough to get 4 rounds, and I don't think Devin Haney can be perfect. Because I believe, and I think that's asking too much. I don't think he should have to be. That's why you heard me saying his dad should be over there. If I'm Devin Haney's advisor, fuck Undisputed. I wouldn't take this deal because they trying to screw you. And I'm still standing on that shit, bro. I think he got to be perfect. He either got to stop Kambosos or at minimum, he can't lose more than 2 rounds. I think he's going to lose more than 2 rounds. And so I think Kambosos is going to get either a split decision victory or don't be surprised at a draw. I'm going to fall back. Ricky Williams, the floor is yours, bro. Thank you for coming up, gracing the platform with your presence, man. I appreciate you. Go ahead and talk your shit, bro.
Much love, Rick.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing, man?
Chilling, bro. Chilling.
Man, for this fight, man, it's not out the realm of possibility that Devin can win this fight, but it's not out the realm of the possibility that Kambosos can win this fight, but not for the same reasons, right? Dev, I can see this, and I see what Knockout is saying, man. But the thing is, me looking at this fight will have to be Devin's swan song, basically. It'll have to be his coming out party for him to be able to win this fight. What Devin has to do is control the moments, every single moment of this fight. And the truth of the matter, we can't say that he's able to do that because we haven't seen it, right? Any moment they have that they can, whether it's a swing moment or an obvious moment where Kambosos may, throw a flurry or hit Devin with a clean shot, it's going to be celebrated and that round's going to give to him. That's the whole point. Don't play like this is not a part of it, right? Devin's got to watch this dude or stop him to get him out of there. Now, can Devin do it? Yes. And this is why I'm going with Devin. Yes, JoJo was able to get in, right? He was able to get in. So was Linares was able to land a clean shot on him as well. But the type of fighter Kambosos is, he's not really a come-forward fighter. He's more of a kind of a jab, sit and wait to see what you're going to do. So what Devin has to do is use his length, use his skill and range to stay on the outside of Kambosos for as long as he can. He also, again, the biggest thing in this fight is going to be the moments. He can't allow Kambosos to steal any moments in this fight. Anything that's deemed as wishy-washy or 50-50, they're going to get a Kambosos. But I think a lot of things that people are not playing out is that Kambosos does gas in the later rounds. Round 8, 9, 10, he does begin to slow down. Now, if Devin has the right attitude, right, if he has the right motivation, if he's able to capitalize, and again, everybody's saying this moment is big for Dev. Y'all not putting in and not giving this moment big enough credit. This is a big moment for Kambosos as well. I don't care what nobody says. Him beating Teofimo is not as big as this moment as it is right now for the real Undisputed. And we all know, if we're being honest, that moment wasn't big at all because that fight had got delayed so many times. So everybody, when it hit, was kind of like, I guess we'll watch it, right? The world wasn't watching that moment. The world is watching this moment. So this moment is just as big as for Kambosos as it is for Devin Haney. Now, skill-wise, Devin Haney, he has everybody's talking about Bill Haney and the other little guy, the little English guy. Y'all not giving y'all not giving the Judas enough credit. He's been in the game longer than Devin, what's the names? Both Devin coaches, him and Bill Haney combined, right? So he knows how to win the fight. He knows how to get in there. I'm going to say this. I'm going to call this fight for Devin Haney, late stoppage, TKO, 10th or 11th round.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all. It's the only thing I would say, bro. That stoppage shit, like, I mean, he took Teofimo. Like Devin, I think will box circus around Teofimo, but he got up from T.O.'s power shot. So Dev stopping him. But Dev can, like, if he's sharp enough, bro, and he perfect and shit, like he catch him with a bunch of shit he don't see. I can see that. I ain't mad at that. And again, bro, I want y'all to know this will be, if I'm wrong, this will be one of the most exciting times I've ever done push-ups. It'll be one of the most exciting times that I have put a loss on my record, bro. But I can't pick with my emotions, bro. And my mind is telling me it's too much shit going against this young man, bro. It's too much shit going against him, bro. I appreciate the valiant effort. I appreciate him having the heart to stand on that shit and really go after what he want. But they setting him up for the okie doke, and I hope they fail, bro. I hope he go in that bitch and be perfect. And I just don't know if he can, bro.
If I could be a little weird on it, if y'all believe on symbolisms, right? They're fighting in the Marvel Stadium, correct?
Yeah, facts.
Like Marvel Stadium is popular for who? The X-Men, right? Y'all ever heard of X-Men, right? If y'all
Wolverine is the shit. I always wanted to be Wolverine. Yeah, facts. So love the fucking X-Men, dog.
I believe in symbolism, so I'm just gonna break this down and see what y'all take of it, right? So Marvel Stadium, X-Men is part of Marvel. If you notice the history of Marvel, Stan Lee created the X-Men to represent the black people in America doing racism, right? So Marvel, X-Men, black people, Devin Haney. That's the reason I'm taking Devin Haney too, for the symbolisms. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at that, dog. That's some real shit. Key, man, it's on you, bro. What you got, man? Talk to us, dog. And I appreciate you coming up to pay your debt like a true G, unlike some of these other people, man. I got Tony's reviews. I don't know where you at, bro, but I need you. And then this dude Ill Will that told me Rolly was gonna win, and he bet me, and he talking about he put all his money on Rolly. Maybe he went to go get a second job or something because he lost all his money betting on Rolly. I don't know, but I need to see him in here. And it ain't the Trill Will that's up here right now. He stole your name, Will, and did some sucker shit, bro.
Damn,
ran off.
Hey, dude, ain't
I was
even
about to
show up.
say, ain't no way I'm gonna bet on Rolly.
Nah, it wasn't you there. And when he was betting, I was
is.
like, this ain't. Look, bro, when he was betting, I was like, this ain't the Will with the channel, bro. This ain't the homie. This is somebody totally different going by the name Ill Will. But yeah, bro, he took your name and did some sucker shit, man. He ain't even pay me my shit, bro.
He showed did because he was talking big shit too.
You was here,
cash money. He was talking cash money,
bro. I can't even find him, dog. Can't even find him. But Key, go ahead and pop your shit, man. What you got for the show?
Man, I was listening to everybody, right? I'm listening to you knockout, and I agree with what you saying. If the fight is that close, ain't no way he gonna win, right? I keep telling people that. So I agree with that aspect of what you were saying. I don't agree with everything you were saying, knockout, but I keep telling people that
that's cool.
Devin Haney, he have to win these rounds, and he have to win every round. He got to win in dominating fashion to where it can't be no, man, that was a good ass round. Like, you know what I'm saying? Devin won that round, but Kambosos, you know what I'm saying? He had some moments in that round too. Because if you saying that, who you think that round going to? That shit going to Kambosos. Right. So he got to dominate every round. And he got to dominate. To me, he got to dominate at the very least 9, preferably 10. It can't be no back and forth to where, you know what I'm saying, Devin Haney start out strong, box in the middle strong, and then let Kambosos come on a little bit at the end. That little bit, that's gonna lose him.
That's
that
a Kambosos round, bro.
Yeah, that's a Kambosos round. So
if you find yourself excited and jumping up, and you excited about the fight, you're like, "Oh damn, this is a good fight." Then you probably should be mad if you're going for Devin Haney, because that mean the shit going to Kambosos, bro.
So this fight got to look like rounds 1 through 10 did with Linares.
Yep.
Or 1 through 9 or whatever, you know. Well, yeah, y'all get what I'm saying. That's how this fight got to look. It got to look just like that. Now, Devin Haney to me is very capable of making it look like that. But the only thing with Kambosos is he active. And when you punch and you throwing combinations, he's trying to throw right in between your shit. He's always coming back with something. He not just gonna sit there and let you throw at him. He's coming back with something. But that leaves him open too, because he don't get his head off the line. So he dare to be hit. But you know, with all that being said, man, I think Devin Haney knows this. He know that he got to dominate every round, right? He got to use his footwork, got to be on point. You know what I'm saying? He got to use angles. His head movement got to be on point. He got to make sure every time he throws combination, he get right off the line. And I think he's capable of doing that. I think that Devin Haney will do that, and he gonna come out with the W. But with all that being said, I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, Kambosos did legitly win, you know, 4 rounds and get the win. But I don't think he is. I think that Devin is gonna dominate the fight. But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Kambosos do pull out 4 rounds, and that 4 rounds is gonna be good enough to win the fight for him.
Yeah, and that's all I'm saying, Key. Like when I be wanting to pick with my heart, bro, but when it's just so much shit that's just in the favor of the other fighter, bro. Objectively, like just from my brain, like it's hard to be like, yo, you finna go over here to Australia. They ain't want you to have a fight. I know the scorecard is gonna be shitty as hell, and I know you gotta win 10 rounds. Like I know a fighter gotta win 10 rounds or 9 rounds, bro. At minimum, it's just hard. Whoever that fighter is, it's just hard to pick them to do that shit, bro. It's just hard for me to do that shit, bro. Like, but I hope he do it. And I'm be rooting for his ass like a motherfucker, straight up and down.
He got to start off fast. He got to. What Devin Haney got to do is he got to come straight out the gate, and he got to make Kambosos respect him right out the gate. He got to hit him with some hard shit and make him respect him right out the gate. Because if he don't get Kambosos respect, like I said, Kambosos got active hands, and every time you throw some shit, he's looking to throw 3-4 back at you. So
he's gonna try to steal the play, and the judges don't like that shit.
And the way to stop that shit, is make him respect you right off the rip. And Devin gonna have to do that. But like I said, he got Yoel Judah in this corner. He got people around him to give him the correct instructions, and he know what he got to do.
Already. And salute to my brother, Black Preacher Man, sports fan Caleb, with that $10 in the super chat. He say, the business of boxing has always been like it is today. I am sure the gangsters who ran boxing had their man listening against 22-year-old loudmouth Ali. What happened? Yeah, I feel that. I ain't mad at that. Can Devin Haney do an Ali though? I hope he can, bro. Trill Will, what's up, bro? Salute to you. Appreciate you coming up on the panel. For those y'all that don't know, Key, Ricky, Trill Will, they all got channels. And back when I had like 100 subscribers and shit, they all let me on their panel. They all did shows with me and shit. So want to say thank you to them. And y'all make sure if y'all ain't subscribed to these brothers, y'all gotta go sub to them, bro. They doing great work. And I don't give a damn how big they get, how big I get, whatever happened. I'ma always be cool with them, and I'ma always shout them out. And y'all need to always go sub to them. So it's 141 of y'all in here right now. I don't know who's subscribed to them and who's not. But go subscribe to these brothers because they all got great boxing minds, and we all kind of do shit a little differently. But everyone works hard to do their content, so you got to go check them out. But Trill Will, go ahead and pop your shit, bro. What you got for the show, man?
First things first, if you think I will pick Rolly Romero over Tank Davis, and I seen Tank Davis fight in person in Atlanta, and he stopped Mario Barrios, who was way bigger than him, you smoking dog food. That's number
Trill
one.
Will, they was like, Will picking Rolly? He picking Rolly? What is he picking? I'm like, nah, bro. This dude on the panel is not Will, bro. This is a whole different. Look, he got his name Ill Will and everything, bro. They thought he was you, bro. They were trying to clown you,
trying to steal my swag, bro. Was trying to steal my swag. That means if that means if you ain't doing nothing out here, ain't nobody trying to steal your swag. But anyway, about this fight, I'm only gonna go with facts. Like Kambosos' last 3 major fights that he's been in, all won by split decision. Mickey Bay is one of the most notable ones. Teofimo Lopez, and in my opinion, Teofimo Lopez beat himself in that fight. And I feel like Kambosos is gonna go out the same way Teo did. He done overhyped himself. Now he fighting at home in front of probably 50,000 people. He ain't never had no crowd like that before. He ain't fought in Australia in 5.5 years. And he's going to go down there and somehow everyone thinks that he's going to mysteriously and magically become a bootleg Canelo. And he's going to have the favor of the judges, the favor of the promotional bodies, and the favor of the boxing guys to where he's going to steal a victory from one of the most talented fucking lightweights that we've ever seen in our lifetime. I say no. I understand what y'all saying. I get what y'all saying. I understand the politics of boxing. Cool. I get that. But I understand talent also. I also understand. So, I mean, the ones who's picking Kambosos to probably squeak this by, y'all are saying that Kambosos is a better fighter than Jorge Linares. Am I correct?
Yeah, he better than Jorge Linares that fought Devin Haney. Hell yeah, he better than him. Facts.
All right. Cool. When have you seen Kambosos exude the boxing skills that y'all are giving him credit for? Like in late rounds, being able to put on a spectacular and stellar performance, because he almost lost against Tia.
When he got dropped by Teofimo in the 10th round, he came back and won the 11th and the 12th round.
Facts. Now, T.O. beat himself in those rounds because T.O. was headhunting. T.O. was in there loading up shots, throwing haymakers, and looking stupid, just like Canelo did against Beaver. It's the same, pretty much the same thing. He was overloading up shots. He was trying to put this man's face because he was fighting in New York. He had all these so-called fans of his in the building, and he was trying to make an impression and make a name for himself. So, and that turned out to be something that beat his ass. But I asked y'all one question. If Kambosos was so sure of himself, just like y'all are sure of him, squeaking by with a victory in this fight, then why did he put so many stipulations in place to try to deter Devin Haney from his mental game and also trying to hinder his camp from being able to be 100% effective? And I'll give you a reason why. Because of fear. It's because of fear. Because of fear. People know, like, and I look at knockout ratio. Kambosos has a 50% knockout ratio. I don't see him knocking out Devin Haney. Devin Haney took a clean shot from Jorge Linares late in the 10th round. That's what everybody talks about in that fight. That's the only thing they talk about. They don't talk about the fact that up until that point, Devin Haney was washing his ass all the way up until the end of the 10th round. They don't talk about that. They don't talk about that. They leave that part out. But I will say this. Devin Haney is a stellar performer on the back foot. All Devin Haney has to do is pop his jab, stay behind his jabs, and he can even fight on his back foot if he chose to. I don't see what Kambosos can do that can stop Devin Haney from doing what Devin Haney does. Kambosos, otherwise, we wouldn't even be talking about Kambosos have it not been for Teofimo Lopez overshooting his shot, getting punch drunk, and going in there and making a fool out of himself. Because if you know, like I know, everybody knows what was going on with T.O. outside of the ring. A woman can fuck up a man's head. Period. Point blank. I don't give a fuck how good of a fighter you are. I don't give a fuck how stellar you are. If you having problems with your woman, you get in that ring, your ass is gonna have some problems in there because you're not focused. Number one. Number two, you're more focused on that woman than you are the measure at hand, which is that fight. And I think it was more anger in that fight and him with the situation between him and his old lady than it was between him and Kambosos, which is the reason why he wasn't focused at that fight, which is the reason why he was at that hookah lounge before that fight, which is the reason why he was doing the dumb shit that he was doing before that fight, which is the reason why his father didn't show up to camp until 6 weeks up until the fight. That's the reason why he was not focused. I even said that before the George Kambosos Teofimo Lopez fight. He wasn't focused. Devin Haney is not that. He is not that. Devin Haney has been chasing Undisputed since Teofimo had those belts, not since Lomachenko had those belts. Since Teofimo got those belts, this man's been hungry, been trying to chase it for legacy. And this man showed you he's fighting for legacy. And I believe a man who's fighting for legacy and he's hungry for it is far spectacular than a man who's faking around, who's walking around trying to put on his fake bootleg, low budget fucking, I'm Conor McGregor. I'm the countryman. When you turned your back on your own countryman, Jeff Horn, to train with motherfucking Pacquiao. I can't see that. I don't understand how y'all not using that in the play. Emotional fortitude before you go into a fight means it's just as important as training. I don't see Kambosos winning this fight no way, shape, form, or fashion. His head is so far stuck up his ass because he got those belts and he think he's a prima donna and he think he's unstoppable. Yeah, we watched all the tapes. We are ready for everything. Okay, you're gonna see the first round. On the first round, you're gonna see Kambosos try to go in there and do the same thing T.O. tried to do to him. He's going to try to take him out early because he knows Devin Haney is strategic. He knows this man is nothing but he is an outstanding boxer. This man knows how to move. He knows how to cut off the ring. He knows how to use his angles. He knows how to use his jab. And Kambosos is a straight line for jab. He's going to get ate alive by jabs all night until Devin Haney stops him in the late round. And y'all act like Devin Haney ain't got no power. Devin Haney got 15 knockouts. This man's going to go in there and do his thing. I don't see how anybody can. You can't name for me a fight where Kambosos was so he's stellar class and doing all this shit. The fight between him and T.O. was a fucking sleeper. Motherfuckers was sleeping on that fight. Nobody gave a shit. But everybody.
But it was a good fight though.
Everybody gives.
It was a good fight though.
But think about it. When has Kambosos been under the immense amount of pressure of trying to impress the home crowd, just like Teofimo Lopez was? When has he ever been under that type of pressure?
He hasn't.
He's never been.
Never.
He's never. So you don't know how he's going to react to that type of pressure. So
we don't. Devin's never done this either. We don't know how he's going to react either, though, bro.
Devin has performed in larger crowds than Kambosos.
He's never been to somebody's home country to fight them.
But guess what, though?
But they said the same thing about Errol Spence and Kell Brooks.
No, I feel that. I don't think Devin is as good as Errol Spence though. But I think he can win the fight. I'm not.
That's in the eye of the beholder.
So I mean, it is what it. But mental fortitude though, I get it, bro. Like Kambosos is a piece of shit. Like I totally agree, bro. And I don't like how he's moving. But at the end of the day, bro, like he did go to people's countries and beat them, bro. Like y'all know he fought Lee Selby in the UK. He fought fucking Teofimo in Brooklyn, bro. Like in New York, like the man ain't no fool. Like he ain't just gonna go in there and roll over.
He ain't fought at home, bro. He ain't fought at home. He got the fight at home in the Marvel Stadium in front of maybe 40 or 50,000 people. He's got to fight.
What if that shit turn him up,
bro?
Even what if that shit turn him up?
What if those people go in there and cheer for Devin Haney?
Then that shit'll be lit, and I'll be excited as fuck. That shit'll be lit. I don't see it happening because in America, we boo our own people and we don't cheer for our own people. They don't do that shit in other countries.
Right.
Will,
you may
they cheer for their own.
You may be surprised.
Look, Will.
Yeah.
And who got the more fortitude? He did everything in his power. The reason why he knows fighters know fighters. Understand that. Just like when you walk in a gym, you're going to see a guy and you're going to be like, damn, I don't know if I can fuck with this dude. You're going to say it to yourself. You ain't going to tell nobody else that shit, right?
Facts.
I done seen it, right? Over and over and over. You're not going to tell, man, I don't think I'm on that guy's level yet. There's a reason why all these stipulations and all this shit happened. There's a reason why once Lomachenko shit fell through. There's a reason why he put out, they didn't let Bill and them see the deal.
Who fight fell through? Who was he about to fight?
The Lomachenko fight.
So a scary fighter is about to fight Lomachenko.
Listen to what I'm saying. He knows this. There's a reason Loma avoided Devin Haney and dropped the fucking belt. And
I agree, bro. Like I agree that he avoided him, but bro, Loma, like dudes don't be like, yo, I'm gonna just go fight Loma.
You know why?
Loma can fight, bro.
Hold on. Listen, he's way bigger than Loma. Number one. Loma's 130 pounds. Wait.
He 126 pounder. He came all the way up from featherweight and shit.
Listen to what I'm saying. Loma's 130 pounds. George Kambosos is a legitimate 135 fighter. Lomachenko is 130 pounds. He figured he got a better chance of beating Lomachenko than beating Devin Haney. Then the deal that they struck with Lomachenko, they wouldn't even let the Haney see that deal because it wasn't this bullshit deal. I guarantee you that. So the reason why they thought Devin was going to say, no, I'm not coming to Australia. That's what they thought. Because there's a reason they made that fucking deal. But see, who got the more intestinal fortitude? I think Devin Haney, for taking this fucking fight, going to do every stipulation that this motherfucker wants.
Facts.
Without his coach, because he know I'm going to beat this motherfucker's ass and ain't going to be no doubt in nobody's mind. And George Kambosos is upset right now because he know he ain't got a fucking shot. And making all of this moderation, you can see the nervous energy. You can see it. And
he was talking the same shit against T.O. though, bro. He was acting the exact same way.
Fuck
He
no.
wasn't.
He was
No, he
acting-
wasn't.
bro.
He
No,
was
he
acting
wasn't,
the
KO.
exact same
KO.
way, bro. He was
Bro,
talking major
bro.
shit to Teofimo.
Knockout. He was not laughing like this. He did not go with no sob story about how he was staying in seedy motels and calling T.O. a rat and whatnot. He wasn't trying to use no racial dog
He was
whistles,
telling people
trying to
how he
make
left his
himself sound
family
like a-
behind and shit. It was
But
just a
I mean-
different sob story. He was
God
still
damn.
talking shit.
This man put on a whole act, KO. He put on a whole fucking act, and he looked terrified when he see this man. And you gonna tell me that he didn't have something to do with Bill
I
Haney not
don't
being
see
able
fear,
to
bro.
come to Australia, bro? It's fear, bro. It's fear. You can't tell me
I
it
don't
ain't
see
fear when
fear.
you put. You can't tell me. Then why would he put all those stipulations in that contract if it wasn't
That
fear?
was
Why
that,
didn't he
that
fight
was
him straight?
Bob
Why-
and Lou DiBella, and they
No,
did that shit because
wasn't-
they
that
think
wasn't
Devin
Bob
Haney
and- that
can
wasn't
wash
just-
his ass,
That
bro.
wasn't just Bob and Lou
bro.
DiBella. The
That was Lou
boxer
DiBella.
the boxer ultimately has the last say so as far as the contract. They see it before it's sent out to make sure that it's the right shit that's going on that contract, just like it's sent out to the fighter when they send it.
Kambosos ain't got the power to tell them no.
You saw
He ain't got the power to
But
make
Kambosos-
stipulations
but
in the
Cam-
contract.
But what makes you think that Kambosos has the power to influence the judges?
I don't think he does. I think Bob does, bro.
He don't.
I think
Bob
Bob
ain't in there
do.
fighting. Bob ain't in there fighting, bro.
Bob
No,
ain't in
you
there
said
fighting.
who
I'm
can
telling you,
influence the
when you-
judges. I said Bob Arum can.
Kambosos, like I said, Kambosos does not have the influence like a Canelo does to make sure that he has the judges in the pocket. Look at the Beeble fight.
Bob
Beeble was
Arum
beating the
has
fuck-
more
Look,
influence
but
than Canelo.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Bob
He's
Arum
much
has a
more
track
powerful than
record.
Canelo, bro.
I guarantee you, Canelo can make shit shake faster than Bob Arum can. I guarantee you that.
In
Guarantee you
whatever weight class he is fighting in, Bob Arum can make
Guarantee
shit
you
shake at multiple weight classes, bro. And he been in the game when Canelo wasn't even born yet, bro. Bob Arum has much better relationships and much more power than Canelo Alvarez, bro.
Canelo has more influence.
You said Floyd?
If
Hey,
Canelo
man.
if Canelo didn't have more influence, Canelo wouldn't have been gifted the first 4 rounds of that Beeble fight. Canelo has influence. That dude has influence whether you admit to it or not. That's still a
Bob
fact.
Arum had the WBC change their whole testing rules for Oscar Valdez, bro. They whole entire testing rules. Not only
He did
that,
it for Canelo. Canelo did it first. Canelo got
Hey,
Canelo.
y'all right.
Canelo had the
Right.
WBC.
Go ahead, Rick.
Levels of
Hey,
Beetle
man.
Brawl in
Hey,
order for
man.
him to take it.
Y'all right. Yes, Will and Coach, y'all right. But that still does not change the fact that the cards are stacked against Devin Haney at this point.
Of course they are. But I got enough confidence.
I think y'all giving too much clout. I
Washington.
think y'all giving way too much clout to Kambosos like he's some stellar
No,
fighter.
I'm-
He's not.
I'm not giving
He's
the
not.
clout to Kambosos, Will.
He's
I give
not.
the clout to Bob Arum, bro. I'm not giving the clout to Kambosos. It's Bob Arum, bro. Bob Arum controls 135 pounds. I keep trying to tell y'all, bro. He has the most fighters from 130 to 140. But with that power, in order to make the fights he want to make his fighters look good, bring up the fighters the way that he want to bring them up, he has to have control of the belts. As long as Devin Haney has them hoes, he can't control the belts. He
But
is
what if
not.
George got him?
Huh?
George is Lou DiBella fighter.
But Lou DiBella signed a deal with Top Rank so because he didn't have a network. So Top Rank is gonna
Exactly.
televise his fights, bro. And
That's
Lou
what I was
DiBella
gonna
had,
That,
Lou
but
DiBella has
no,
a
I'm stop you right there.
relationship
As long as
Lou
Kambosos
DiBella
got
is
the
not.
belts, he on
Lou
ESPN.
DiBella,
He on the platform.
Lou DiBella is the manager of Kambosos. Bob
is-
Arum has nothing to do with him. As of right now, Devin Haney is a Bob Arum fighter for 5 fights. He is a
Lou
Bob
DiBella
Arum fighter.
Lou DiBella literally chose Bob Arum in Top Rank over Eddie Hearn in the zone and made Devin Haney come over to Top Rank and fight on ESPN for Bob Arum, bro. He literally just did that shit, bro.
But the fact
He literally just did that shit,
right
bro.
now, but KO, right now the fact remains that right now Devin Haney is a Bob Arum top ranked fighter.
And Kambosos is gonna fight on ESPN, fam.
Exactly. He's fighting a top ranked fighter on ESPN in Devin Haney. Devin Haney only switched promotional.
But Will, he could have fought Devin Haney on the zone, bro.
But
he
he
could have
didn't.
fought Devin
He's
Haney
fighting
on the
top
zone.
rank.
Well,
He's
Lou
fighting on
DiBella
top
and
rank.
Eddie
But you're
Hearn
talking about
get
you talking about Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is full of shit.
Lou
Eddie
DiBella
Hearn-
and Eddie Hearn don't get along.
Hold on, Coach. How many purse bids have Eddie Hearn lost?
I mean, a lot. Him and Bob.
Lots of them. So he fumbled the bag on plenty of plays where he fumbled the bag on the Deontay Wilder AJ fight. He fumbled that fucking big ass fucking mega fight that could have been happened in 2018. He fumbled that shit. $50 million on the front and 50-50 on the back end, and you fumble that shit. That's one of the most notable ones I can think of. But you think for 1 second that Bob Arum ain't an opportunist so he can jump in and say, hey, kid, I know you've been chasing Undisputed for a while. Because Bob Arum just last year was shitting on Devin Haney. Now you have Devin Haney underneath the banner of Top Rank.
He's shitting on him now, Will.
That third, I'm telling you, the third
right now, and he wouldn't even he wouldn't even have this fight. He wouldn't even have this fight if Russia didn't decide to invade the Ukraine. Like, this is not about Devin Haney. This is about Bob Arum wanting control of those belts, bro. He wouldn't even have the fight if Lomachenko was not from the Ukraine, bro. If Lomachenko was from Russia or literally any of the hundreds of other countries that we have in this world, bro, Devin Haney would not have this fight right now, bro.
But the fact remains that in 2 days, Devin Haney is fighting under the banner of Top Rank. That's what he's fighting.
It has to be perfect to win.
I think, but I think y'all are going under the premise that somehow Kambosos is under Top Rank too. He's not. He's under pro.
Okay, so Will, let me ask you something. Will, let me ask you something then. Just to close it off, let me ask you something real quick. So Will, let's say Devin Haney win Saturday or Sunday morning, whatever, right? Let's say he win. Let's say he win the next fight, the 2 of the 3 fights, right? Let's say he win them both, right? He got that 1 fight left, and he got all the belts at 135. If Dev ain't looking at that last fight saying that, you know, he dropping the belts and moving up to a new weight class, right? You actually think Bob gonna let him, whoever he fight, Bob gonna let him win that fight, take them belts, still stay at 135, and not be a top-ranked fighter? Because we already know, I mean, just with us using our common sense, looking at the shitty deal that he took, he's not going to re-up. He did this for the belts and for the glory.
I'll stop you right there. Actually, Devin Haney is signed for 5 fights under Top Rank. For those who don't know, 5 fights.
I don't know if it's 5. Real quick, I just heard Bob.
And trust me, it's 5 fights. Trust me. If BLTB comes out and says it's 5 fights, trust me, he talks to Bill Haney. So I think I will believe BLTB over anybody else. 5 fights.
No, I'm not disagreeing with that. Go ahead.
You mean to tell me that Bob Arum is not going to take an opportunity to try to manipulate the situation like he tried with Floyd, like he tried with many other fighters who done left Top Rank and became superstars like Mikey Garcia and all these other fighters that left Top Rank? You think he's not willing to try that again? Because this devil done this a million times.
You already talked about him getting you already talked about all the obstacles and shitty shit that they put in front of him. So again, I mean, if he re-signed up for it again, I mean, we'd be ridiculing him just like we ridiculed that other guy.
Right, but why he signed this for legacy. He signed this whole deal because he thought he'd say no.
Right, but I'm just saying, take your foot out the gas. Bob don't want him to have these belts, fam. They are not promoting him. That's what I came on here to say. I ain't even come to really break the fight down or none of that shit, to be honest with you, because I feel like it's combing over a bald spot. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. But I'm sick of Dev being stupid, and I'm gonna tell you why. He fucked around and said, you know, that being on ESPN was gonna make him a star, and I spit my motherfucking drink out. Wake the fuck up. We know that they the world's biggest network, but when the last time we seen anybody with our skin color become a star in boxing on their goddamn channel that wasn't doing the tap dance? Okay, then. They don't promote black fighters. They don't do that. So what I'm saying, so listen to what I'm saying, Will, and I'm saying this for everybody, and this is just in regards to Devin Haney. Devin Haney, smell the motherfucking coffee. Wake up. Wake the fuck up. They are not looking to make you a star, and just by you being on the platform, you're not going to be a star. We've seen other brothers on the platform. They are not stars. One of them won't sign a motherfucking contract here now because he believes he a bigger star than what the fuck the world's biggest network helped make him.
But the difference, you got to remember the difference in this fight. This is for undisputed.
Coach, that shit, listen, Coach, this is for undisputed, right? It's big for us. Coach, they ain't start talking about it on the network till this motherfucking week. The same way they did Sean Porter and Bud, and I was in Vegas. They had more motherfucking Chippendales advertisements than they had for the fight on the hotel that he was in. So all I'm saying is that gave me a moment of pause. You feel me? Dev need to understand, just like we saying, it don't need to be no air, no space in between this shit. Dev, man, look here. Dev gonna prove to me what kind of dude he is by how he handle his business. Because common sense tells me if I'm looking at this motherfucking contract for what it is, bro, it's fuckery. It's fuckery.
It's trash.
Right? It's trash. And I don't care what nobody say. We talking that shit about Tank getting the fights and all this, that, and the third. But if he's sitting back, damn, I'm roboting her.
From Trill.
Somebody on mute.
Trill, you got to mute, bro.
I think it's you, Coach. Or Trill, mute yourself real quick, bro.
I was muted.
Yeah, it's Trill.
My bad, Coach. Mute yourself real quick, Trill. Let me see if it's you.
But if we gonna sit here and clown Tank and tell him to go get them fights, you looking at this shit right now, it ain't looking so good. It ain't looking so good. Shit. So wake the fuck up, bro. They not there to make you a star. And you got to go in there and motherfucking eat, bro. You had to be looking at that contract being like, say, man, when I sign this, I got to have it locked in my mind that I'm going over there to murder this motherfucker. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Fact.
And that's why I feel like, and that's why I've been feeling like, yeah, I was just gonna say that's why I've been feeling like he was gonna get the stoppage late, fam. Because I mean, it's you ain't doing nothing but feeding the dog gunpowder. The real dog doing him like this. You feel what I'm saying? He got to go crazy when he go in there. And if he don't, he was never who we thought he was. Because if this shit don't make you go crazy and display everything you got and put it on the motherfucker, ain't shit out there to make him do it.
Nothing will. Yeah.
Already, bro. Well, look, man, it's 10:20. I got to wrap the show, man. It's been a great conversation with you, brothers. Let's get everybody last words. Let everybody know where to find you and shit, man. And we'll all watch the fight this weekend, rooting for Dev, bro, and see if he can pull this shit off, man. A lot of shit stacked against him. Let's go to Coach first. Coach, man, give your last words. Let everybody know where to find you. And any last thoughts that you got on anything boxing, bro.
Man, I got Devin watching this dude, making it clear that he's not on his level and winning this fight. So it was a pleasure as always to collaborate.
Already.
Appreciate you having me on the channel, brother.
Man, you know you always welcome. Shit. You're the OG, man. You got me hooked up behind the scenes too. So you know we good. We always good, bro. But man, I appreciate you, bro. I'll hit you up, man. I'll talk to you later and shit.
All
right, Coach. Peace. All right, Ricky, man, let everybody know where to find you, bro. What's good, man?
Hey, man, check me out on Ricky Williams Boxing here on YouTube, man. Just do a search for Ricky Williams Boxing. It's real easy to find, man. We just did fighter ratings tonight for Gary Antoine Russell. Came in up pretty high, to be honest with you. Good fighter, man.
I gotta check that out, Rick. Hey, real quick, that's one of the best shows in on YouTube right now. Ricky, when he rates fighters, oh, that shit is fire, bro. So much love to Rick for that.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Jimmy, hold on, Rick. Hey, Jimmy, listen, you cool. You know what I'm saying? We've been on the panel together before, but Ricky the homie, bro. You can't come over here talking like that, man. So I timed your shit out. You ain't blocked. I timed your shit out. Come over here, talk boxing, talk your shit. I saw you put Tank as a hype job and shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that. That's your opinion. But we ain't doing the name calling shit over the internet, bro. That shit kind of weak, bro. I ain't nobody gonna call you no names. Don't be calling names and shit, cause we ain't face to face and shit, bro. Let's keep this shit boxing, bro. But you ain't blocked. I just timed that shit out, man. Got it out my chat, bro. Go ahead, Ricky.
It's cool, man. I just be wondering why, people like that be so obsessed with another dude. Do your thing, bro. But like I said, man, check out Fighter Ratings. I got a new show coming on Fridays, and yeah, we got to link up. KQKC, if you still in here, bro. KQKC, YouTube, of course, KO, man. I want us to get together and do a Fighter Ratings, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all you gotta do hit me up, bro. I'll either push the show up or push it because I know you do your shit on Thursdays, right?
Yeah.
So we can do something where like I can do mine and maybe try to make it quicker and then go straight to yours or something. Just hit me up, bro. Okay. I'm always down. To pull up whatever fighter you want to do. I'm with it.
I got you, bro. And yeah, man, again, good luck to Devin, man. Again, and I agree with 817, man. It's like he should know, he needs to know that he's underwater on this. You know what I mean? He should know he's underwater on this. He shouldn't come in here playing with his food, plain and simple, short and sweet. We understand that the game is levels. So there's levels to this game. So he needs to get on that elevator and go to the penthouse. You feel me? He can't leave, no doubt. But other than that, man, great content as always. I see your growth, man. Hey, shout out to you, man. Good work. I see that record is bananas, bro. So keep doing.
Appreciate you, man. Hey, I'm putting in work, bro. I'm putting in work.
There you go. Don't give him no respect for that shit, man. There he go.
I promise. I hope I go 6-1, bro. I promise y'all. I hope I go 6-1 this week. I ain't even gonna.
You see how extra light skinned he get when you start talking about his record and shit.
Hey, man.
You gotta recognize the work, bro.
Hey, bro.
You gotta recognize.
I think a light skinned brother must have took a chick from 817 back in the day or something, bro. I don't know what's up with him.
He damn near look like Tom Brady right now, guys.
You say Tom, don't make me say the N-word, bro. You say Tom Brady?
God,
yeah, he damn. Hey man, shit. I want him to pick that motherfucking head up. I think it's a mullet up under that motherfucker, man.
Yeah, boy, you better
mullet,
you better stop playing with me, dog.
You got a mullet, my boy.
Hey, you better stop playing with me, dog. Hey,
is that my man Knockout or is that Tom motherfucking
Don't play
Brady,
with me,
man?
bro. Don't play with me. You know what I'm
Dak
saying?
Prescott, goddamn.
Damn,
He do look like Dak though.
Hey, and Dak be pissing me off, bro. Trash ass, man.
Man, you crazy as hell. Dak is a really good quarterback.
Let everybody go and get out of here, man.
Damn, let's move. Ricky, are you done? Y'all tripping, bro. Ricky, you done? I used to listen. Key is on the panel. Key will tell you I used to believe in Dak, bro.
You should continue to believe in Dak.
Nah, bro. Dak trash, bro. Dak trash, bro. Key, you Cowboy? Hey, Key, you Cowboys fan? Can you tell you?
He trash.
Hey, look, Keaton already told me that I'm gone. I'm past the recovery. I'm a blind Cowboys fan. Keaton told me that a couple times, so I ain't mad at him.
Really? I muted you because you had an echo coming. We'll take you back off in a second, bro. When it's your turn.
For y'all Cowboy fans.
Huh?
For y'all Cowboy fans.
Don't say, hey, Will, I will block you on my channel. I will block you.
Hold on, listen to me. Prayers up for Marion the Barbarian.
Yeah. Prayers to Marion Barber, bro.
Big fact.
Marion Barber.
He
prayers
killed
up for
himself.
him. I used to like him watching. He was the first the real beast mode before there was a beast mode. I really love watching him play ball. Even though I'm not a Cowboys fan, I still love watching him play ball. So prayers up for his family, and also prayers
up. I
up
about to talk some shit to Will. Will came over here with the, you know what I'm saying? With the
man,
Will.
I ain't I'm a Falcons fan. I can't talk shit about.
Hey man, let the Falcons go, man. I live in Georgia too, nigga. Let the Falcons go, bro. You can't, bro. The Falcons are not where it's at, bro. I'm from Georgia, nigga. What you mean? I'm from Georgia.
Hey man, we gotta do this shit some more time. I gotta go. Y'all gonna have me calling y'all asking for a spot on the couch. Miss Knockout is ready for me to get off this motherfucker, man. I gotta go.
Hey, y'all follow me.
Give your last word. Ricky, we cut you out. Ricky, you done, bro? Let everybody know when you're going live so I can pass this thing around, bro. My wife is gonna be pissed off, bro. Let's get this shit going, bro.
Oh yeah, man. I go live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Central.
Already, bro. I appreciate you hopping up, Rick. And I'm dead ass serious. You know I'll show up, bro. Hit me up. Let me know what day. I'm gonna make that shit happen. I'll be there, bro.
I got
for
you.
the fighter ratings and shit. Just hit me up behind the scenes, man.
I got you, bro. Y'all have a great night, man.
All right, you too, bro. Key, man. Key, give your last words, bro. Let everybody know where to find you, man. Hopefully you be live tomorrow afternoon, man. I hope you know I need that afternoon fix, bro. What you got?
Yeah, definitely, man. Great show, Knockout. Great panel. Like I said, man, we going back and forth, but we ain't got too long to see what it do. Saturday is going down. Cool boy Steph, he finna do his thing. You know, Devin Haney gonna do his thing. Hey, we got Nonito Donaire in Inoue on Tuesday. So we got a jam-packed weekend and week of boxing coming up. So man, it's lovely. It's lovely. Y'all know where y'all can find me, everything boxing, right here on YouTube. I will be on tomorrow. And yeah, shit. I appreciate you.
And there you go talking that boxing again.
There you go talking that boxing again.
There it is.
All right, bro. Peace out, man. 817, bro. Get your last word, man. Let everybody know where to find you and shit. Y'all can find it right here in my chat, fucking with me all the time. But let everybody know where else you be, bro. God damn.
Every time, all the time. That's right. I'm gonna be on knockout shit, fucking with him. I'm gonna be on all my people shit, man. But I gotta pump the brakes on shit talking real quick. Y'all see the picture up there, man. Rest in peace to my man Batman, man. Every time we get together, it's almost like a family thing now. You know what I'm saying? And every time we get together, bro, I just feel like my brother missing. You feel what I'm saying? I be looking for somebody to hit me with an A1. You dig? So I had to put him up here. I'm gonna keep the name. I'm gonna keep ringing it, bro. Rest in peace with Batman, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Much love to that great brother, man.
One of the realest ones I came across, bro. Like literally bet me 2,000 push-ups and tried to do all them hoes, bro.
All of them,
every last one of them hoes, bro. Like, god damn, bad and he was doing them hoes in the rain. He get out the car and do them hoes. Like, he be on the block doing like, bro. That was
so 100, bro. We told him that his brothers need to give us more access, and they didn't want to listen. They would frown up at him and shit when he turned the phone on and bring us in, bro. But he kept at it, bro. He kept at it, bro. Batman gave us the keys, bro. He gave us more insight to boxing than a lot of motherfuckers did, bro. So we got to give him love and respect, and we got to keep that man name ringing. I'm going to get out the way. Much respect to you, Knockout. Everybody that was on the panel, y'all already know it's all love. You know what I'm saying? We got to stick together. We can disagree, but I'm going to tell you something. We got to stick together. We got to stick together. You did? And I hope Dale stand up and show how much of a man he is, because he got to. He ain't got no other choice. Salute to y'all, man. Be safe out there.
Man. I'll catch you next time.
Much love, 817.
Hey, Will, let everybody know where to find y'all, bro. And in case y'all thought that me and Will was arguing, like we talking
not
boxing,
arguing.
bro.
Knockout boxing.
We talking boxing. People be getting so serious and shit, bro. We talking boxing.
Nah, bro, you my brother. I can't never get mad at you, bro.
Yeah, man. Go ahead and let everybody know where to find you and shit, man. When you going live and shit, man.
I'm going live tomorrow night, 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Soul Man Sundays, 1 o'clock p.m. Sunday afternoon. Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Going for Free Smoke Friday. Pretty much going chill, hang out, might do some music. I know we're going to be talking about the breakdown for this fight for this weekend, get everybody's opinion about it. But one day I'm going to organize a panel where I can hopefully get you and Ricky and Keon and Coach and a whole bunch of other people on the panel so that we can talk some boxing shit. Because I want to do my first ever pound for pound list on my channel, because I've never done a pound for pound list on my channel, but I want to do one, and I want to have have my brothers on the panel so we can cook up on it. And again, thank you 817 for shouting out Batman. That's my dog, my homie. I had him on my panel a lot of times, man. Every time he got on, was always love. And also prayers up for the Russell family losing their patriarch, Gary Russell Sr. Prayers up for them. Prayers up for the people in Texas. Prayers up for the people down in Tulsa, Oklahoma yesterday. There was another mass shooting, and just the world going crazy, y'all. And us as Black people, we got to do more than what we can to stick together. Y'all just seen in Buffalo where 10 people that look like us got murdered just because of the color of their skin. So that's the reason why it's always important for us to stay on code and stay together. But y'all can find me right here on YouTube. I am Trill Will. If you ain't subscribed, go subscribe. Y'all know my old channel got a fan at 1,300 subscribers, but I'm trying to get back there. I'm almost at 700. Y'all help me out. Go subscribe to the channel, man. I appreciate everybody who's already subscribed to the channel. Love. And KO is my brother. Just don't forget that. Always. Y'all know if it ain't Trill, it ain't me. I'm the LDBC number 59. Get with it or get left behind. And I'm up out.
All right, bro. Peace, man. Appreciate you, dog.
Yep.
Yo. Right side.
My brother.
Always coming through, man, and man, you always here, bro. I really appreciate the love, man. What you give your last word, man? Your boy is going in the war. I hope he win, man. I don't know, man. I hope he pull that shit out, dog.
I'm gonna tell you first things first, like I always say, man. Great show, my brother. Great show. Much appreciation for always allowing me to rock with you. You know what I'm saying? And you know I'm definitely gonna rock with you. So at the end of the day, man, I think Dev is the goods, man. He's the goods, and he's gonna go show it this weekend. You feel me? And hey, you gonna owe me 25 push-ups. You don't lose push-ups a lot.
So we got the bet too.
I would have put more on it, but I know you ain't want to take too many.
Nah, nobody. Hey, look, nobody else bet me except for Mr. Lightning's World. Mr. Lightning World, I see you. We got them 25 push-ups, so you and I can do more because nobody else wanted to bet me. So how many you want to do it for?
We'll do 100. Let's go ahead and do 100.
All right, that's bad.
But much love, man. At the end of the day, Devin Haney is gonna show everybody, and I'm just so excited this week. People, you said it from the beginning. Hey, this a big week for you, right side. It is a big week for me because this is gonna be the week that they'll prove that he is the goods, bro. He's gonna prove that. I have no doubt about it. He has the right mindset, and he embodies everything that I want my fighter to embody in the sport of boxing, as far as that mental that mindset goes. And I got a lot of faith in that young brother, man. And
that's why I respect you, bro. You like some boxing fans wouldn't want they fighter to be in this type of fire, bro. Like if you rock with a fight, like you wouldn't want him to do no shit like that. You'd be like, I don't want to go over there and do no shit like that. They're gonna try to rock. But you believe in your guy and you want to see yourself either proven right or proven wrong, but you want some clarity and shit. So like that shit is to be respected, bro. And I respect that shit because I'm the same way. That's why, like the guys that I rock with, bro, I be hard on their ass when they don't give me what I want or they move in a certain way and shit. I don't like that shit because now all I got to go off of is hypotheticals in my opinion and shit. I can't prove the shit. Where if you fight who I want to see you fight and move how I want to see you move, then you go prove the shit and I get to know if I'm right or not, bro.
I can really talk my shit if you go do and fight those guys that I'm looking for you to fight. So I agree with that 100% KO. And you know what? That's one thing I respect about you is that at the end of the day, you ain't protecting nobody. You ain't protecting none of these fighters, and I ain't protecting none of these fighters. I ain't trying to. I want to see all the smoke. You feel me? I want to see it all. But Devin Haney, he's the better fighter. He's the better boxer. And at the end of the day, man, he's gonna go win, and he gonna do it convincingly. You know what I'm saying? He gonna handicap the shit out of Kambosos, in my opinion. We'll see those 100 push-ups. That'll be what we'll see what we end up at.
Bro. I ain't mad at it.
But
I ain't mad at it. I'd be happy to do them for y'all, bro. No ill feelings at all. I'm rooting, like, bro. I bet every week, bro. I'm not betting on this fight.
Yeah,
I'm not betting on it because my head will tell me to bet Kambosos with all of the factors, but I refuse to put money on him, bro. I'm not putting any money on him. I don't want him to win, bro. I don't. Not rooting for him, bro.
It's not even about me wanting him to win. I just know that he's in this situation. I always say let the best man win, and in this situation, he's not the best man. It's not even close, in my opinion, as far as skills go.
Oh, shit.
And so, hey, yeah, if he get, and this is the other thing I wanted to put out there before I got off. If Devin Haney get robbed, right, and whatever happens, I'm still not going to come on here and make excuses. I think Devin Haney, he knows exactly what the task at hand is. If he underperforms, I'm gonna come out and say he underperformed. But I think that the man, Devin Haney is the goods, bro, and he's about to prove it. And I'm glad that he got this opportunity. I'm glad he took this opportunity, and even with the circumstances being what they are, out of his favor, I'm glad that he said that fuck it, I'm gonna rely on, or I'm gonna bet on myself. I'm taking this fight, and whatever happens, happens. Devin Haney will be undisputed, and I'll be back on Wednesday, man. And definitely, man, work with Rick, man, because I like jumping on those.
He been on my show. I've been on his show. I'm gonna go over there because I love what he's doing over there, bro. But man, I appreciate you hopping up, bro, and I'll catch you on the next one, bro.
Last thing. Shout out to Miss Knockout for always giving us the opportunity.
What'd you say?
I said shout out.
You cut out a little bit. What'd you say?
I said shout out to Miss Knockout for always giving us the opportunity to steal your time from her. And much love to you and your family, man. And definitely, hey, we're gonna do it. And Wednesday, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens on Wednesday knockout.
I can't wait. I'm ready. I work out every day. I'm ready, bro. But I appreciate you hopping up, bro.
Much love, brother.
All right, peace out, man. All right, y'all. Look, I appreciate everybody that came through, man, on the panel, in the chat, dropping the super chats. Did I get any? Where am I? Damn, oh, there you go. Hold up. Make sure I ain't missing no cash apps, just in case. Just in case. All right, now we good, man. Look, I appreciate everybody coming through, rocking out with me. Cassandra, iKarma, Zenith, my beautiful wife, Mr. Lightning's World, everybody that came through, dropping through, hitting that like button, coming in here, giving us your time, man, and talking this boxing with us. If you don't do nothing else today, man, I mean this weekend, watch boxing. It's gonna help the sport grow. Catch me live Wednesday nights, Thursday nights. I'll be live Sunday morning right here on my platform with KQKC Boxing Network. Y'all go subscribe to him, subscribe to Ricky Williams, subscribe to who else came up here? Trill Will, subscribe to Everything Boxing. Everybody that got a channel, OTB was in the chat, man. Go sub to these brothers, man. They're doing good things. And I appreciate y'all coming in here and rocking out with me. Enjoy the rest of your night. Kiss the ones you love, tell the ones you love that you love them, all that shit, man. And with that, we out of here. Peace out, y'all. Catch y'all next time, man.